welcome, friends, comrades, compatriots, fellow adventurers, fellow storytellers, general travelers, and all other folk. Welcome to our D&D game on Friday night. We haven't played this for a little while. You'll have to bear with us as we get back in the groove of things. As I get back in the groove of streaming. I haven't been online in a little while, but we're gonna have a good time. We got some players that have been digging into some Goblin Burrows. They're looking for an artifact. They don't even really know what the artifact is. And yeah, so let's get right to it. Hear about these players. See what they're up to. Hey, I'm live.
PCG.
What
Hello.
what's up, guys? How's it going? Who's doing recap?
I'm doing recap.
Oh, as per the usual. What's up?
At this point, yeah, because I have the memory of an elephant.
Well, it's good. I'm glad that somebody's paying close enough attention to give a consistent recap. Go ahead, go for it. What happened last week?
Also, Becky's mad at you for starting late.
She's mad at me
Yeah.
for starting late.
She's like, schedule says 7:30 her time. Where the fuck's the stream at?
Oh no. Well, you know what, Becky? I'm sorry that I don't actually have. You're like one of the view. You're literally the first viewer to ever care about us starting on time. So, tell you what. Now that I know that's a priority, I'll make it an effort. I'll make it an effort. I promise. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure she's just giving us shit.
Oh, yep. The schedule says 7:30 right away. There it is. I just got my stream manager up, and it's like, oh, yep, there. Okay. I see you, Becky. All right, Jennifer.
Okay.
Tell us about last week.
And when I do the red dot, can they see it on the stream?
If I zoom in, yes.
Okay. That's going to be needed. Okay, so basically, previously on Dragon Ball Z, we had done the whole werewolf thing, previous episodes, yada yada. We're having to do this mission because we are on a blood contract, that being Mary, Tim, and Artemis, who is being played by Dave currently because our previous player is no longer available. On the way, we met kind of like would bounty hunter, like hired muscle be the good way to describe Titus?
Sure,
like yeah. I'm not really sure what kind of title you would give him, but like he's like a half-orc guy. We met in the woods while fighting a demon, hired him on to help us. We've come to I believe these are the red caps?
That's what you guys have been referring to them as, yeah?
Yeah, okay. The mushroom dudes. But they're goblin group that basically we killed their princess, which we shall never speak of. Came here to wipe them out as per the contract, and also to get kind of any type of items, especially ritualistic ones relating to Hagagash, who is a kind of like a demigod situation who's worshipped and has strong ties to the blood moon that's been happening in the town over that we're helping out. We got here. Here's the entrance right here. Mary and Art went through this way, and you kind of see the trail of carnage, while Tim and Titus went this way, bombed a bunch of their like wargs.
Yeah, they did.
And went this way. And then we kind of met up somewhere over here. Like Tim and Art went back down here. We used the little like droplets. What are they called? The little like
Caltrops.
jumping caltrops. We used caltrops to slow a couple of goblins down. We don't know where they are now. But Mary and Art made our way up here, where we kind of rendezvoused, and we're kind of like stuck over here because we're getting our ass kicked. Titus, like, we heard noises coming from over here, and we were like, fuck. And Titus went, I'm a bad bitch, and decided, okay, we're going in head first, and went this way, and was confronted by 3 goblins. So currently we have 3 goblins here, and 2 that were following us that we do not know where they went, because we don't know where they are. But yeah, we're just trying to survive, staying alive. Staying alive. Anyway, I think that was basically it. It's a survival of the fittest at the moment. And right now, Titus is the fittest.
Yeah, that's a good recap. Anything else to add from your teammates?
Anybody have any idea how much health I have?
He didn't know Pathfinder like clears your health.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't know how much health you have.
Cool. I got full health.
uh,
I know I got hit. I'm gonna say like 38. It's
I
like
think that's pretty accurate.
that's like a little over half.
Yeah, I know you were in the top half of your health because I think M checked that, but I don't remember anything else past that.
38 sounds like a good number.
Cool. Oh, I guess that doesn't actually mean anything. My max is 65.
Yeah, because I was watching the tape, and I know you got hit with one crit for 10, and then or 10 plus, and then you were in your classic situation where you were surrounded quite often. But I think you did catch a heal at some point, if I remember correctly.
I think
Yeah.
Mary might have like begrudgingly healed me.
I think it was Tim. Tim's our healer.
Actually,
Yeah.
Tim would have done it because Mary wouldn't have.
Mary would have. You're helping.
You're helping. Um, Sick. Okay. Then, because this is technically a new combat, and also I lost my sheet of paper from last time, we're going to re-roll initiative for this combat as Titus has like turned the corner here to fight these gobos. Just introduce your guys' characters real quick at the start of your first turn. And we'll just like tie that into the process of combat. Talking is always free action, so if you guys want to have like a moment of like conversation before we actually get into the crunchiness that is combat, then that is welcomed and encouraged. But in the meantime, why don't you guys roll your initiative for this combat as these goblins are in this room.
Starting off on a high note, boys. Nat 1 for
Oh,
6.
Ew.
get him out of the way. Get him out of the way.
Six
Titus.
total.
I'm gonna write your name on the fourth line because you got a
Number
one, and I don't think. What's your final vote?
Oh, final for me is 1.
Final. Okay, maybe Titus is on the wrong line. Titus, what's your final?
Oh, I'm on 6.
You're at 6. Oh, cool. Then I'm gonna put Tim here underneath you.
Damn.
And then at final of 1, we're gonna roll for Art. Ooh, he got a big 07. Huge. He gets initiative of 3, so he's at a 10. That's not bad.
This doesn't bode well.
Mary, this is shocking. 12 at this point? That 12 is our highest?
Mary's at 12. Great. Now we're rolling for the baddies. You can roll in this game somehow, right? There's a way to do that. Yes. Ha-ha!
No, top left.
Oh, Jeremy, I sent you the picture of the Goblin Quinceañera, or the Goblin Quince in this case.
God. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Pretty proud with how that came out.
All right. And by a margin of 1 after their modifier, the Gobos have it. As just kind of like a quick recap into the moment here, you guys have been making your way through these goblin burrows. You found this alternate way in, which Mary and Art went through separately from Tim and Titus. Whether or not that was a good idea is your guys' decision to make. But at this point, you have rejoined each other. I'd say that you have explored, you guys would not have a true sense of how big these caverns are, so you wouldn't know the percentage of them that you have discovered. But you know that you have discovered a not insignificant amount of them. Like you've discovered multiple rooms, and like Mary and Art know that there were like these weird little like bedroom chambers where they were, and then Tim and Titus have found this main common area, and now Titus has like found this armory looking nook with these heavily armored goblins in it. You guys are a little bloodied. Besides the wargs out front, there were some that just came charging down a hallway at one point at you guys. So they're obviously like keeping them in here somewhere too. And you guys are, as you've discussed, in the burrow of Bogan Redcap, looking for some kind of artifact. And the bad guys are going to start us off because they rolled a 10 plus their 3, puts them at 13.
The bad bitch.
the bad bitches. So I got to pull them up. They're on a PDF right here. I got them, but these guys aren't particularly bad bitches. These guys are just like gobbos, you know.
They're the wingmen, the hype women, the bad bitches.
Yeah, they're just like they're regular gobbos. And so they see Titus. It's pretty narrow. Their size category is small. So they come up and they kind of like stack on top of each other. And as a reminder, these guys have just as an ability, they are crafty. They just don't provoke attacks of opportunity. That's just like a goblin thing. So one of these guys runs up and takes a little shot at Titus. I'm sorry. Do you guys want to yell? Do you guys want to holler? Do you guys want to talk at all before these goblins get into the nitty gritty of it?
No, I'm pretty sure I just like booked it around the corner looking
I
for
think-
a fight.
Yeah, I'm pretty
found
sure
one.
Titus was like, I'm going this way, and that was it.
You did. You found it. That is a 20 to hit on the goblin.
Barely.
Yeah. Well, he rolled high. Only rolled high on his to hit. Rolled minimum on his damage. 3 piercing damage. Skitters out of the way. Another goblin runs up. That is an 18 to hit.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Goes to hit. Armor clinks off your armor. Skitters out of the way. Third one. Yeah! That is lower than an 18, so that one's not going to hit either. So only one of these guys is hit, and only for like a glancing blow. But you haven't hit any of them yet, so they're just sitting there yelling at you in Goblin, with their little daggers and javelins and things. And then they're done, and Mary is up.
Okay, quick question since we're starting as like a new round. Am I free to re-roll into sneak using a separate roll?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I was going to say, I do not remember what my original roll was.
So, my neighbor's in chat. Thank you for being here, bud. I love you very much. Yeah, go ahead and roll your stealth.
24.
24, she says. Okay, now keep in mind, you're not moving at half your movement speed. That's a trade-off for being in stealth.
Yeah.
Go ahead, what are you doing?
I should have rolled into stealth or later. Okay. So, 5, 10, 15. Basically, my plan is just to go over here and sneak up from behind.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna, kind of look towards Art and say, "Sneaky queen," to try to hint towards him to try to follow me.
Art's gonna be like, okay. Winks back awkwardly. Okay. You're literally standing, by the way, in like a pile of corpses. There's like 3 dead goblins, 2 dead wargs, like stacked up on top of each other. Titus has like cleaved these goblins in half, so they're all like half goblins with like black intestines and shit like oozing out. Like this is a disgusting litany of corpses that you are crouched upon right now.
Does it look like a cool movie poster?
It depends on your tolerance for gore, but absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That might be actually. I'm gonna make a note. That's AI prompt. Mary on corpses. I know you can't. I know it specifically blocks gore. Like gore is a term you can't put in. But okay, all right, fun. Great. Anything else, Mary?
I think that should be it. I'm good.
Then Art is up. Oh, I'm Art. Duh. I was like waiting. I'm like, who's gonna do this? Okay, where the fuck is Art? He is gonna move first. Then he's gonna roll in stealth. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's one of his moves. Just have 30 feet. He has. Where's your walk speed, guys? I haven't looked at a character sheet in so long.
I think walk speed's 30.
There it is. I see it. It's above AC. I was asking where. 20. So great. He's going to roll here. Then he's going to roll into stealth. And let's do that. I like the idea of doing Art's rolls publicly because he's a player. Ooh, yeah, boy. Art thinks he's doing a great job as he crouches. He's got a pretty significant stealth modifier though, so it's not terrible, you know. But he like
Can we
runs
ask
he
what
like
it is?
runs over to the wall and like slams his body up against it, you know, like to try to. But he like hits too hard and it's like a thump as he hits and like all of his gears kind of like jangles against it for a moment and he like stops and like looks back at Mary.
Hello, token player.
And he makes awkward eye contact with you, Mary, and then he just starts sliding with the rest of his movement along the wall, away from you, out of sight.
And Mary's just like, her little heart's dying inside. She's just like, oh, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Now we got this.
Okay, cool.
We
Then
good.
Art is done because he had to use both of his movements, and Titus is up with Tim on deck.
All right. Well, I'm not too happy with this little guy right here.
No?
I would venture to say I'm pretty miffed.
Pretty miffed?
So I'm gonna go ahead and try to cleave him in half with my great axe.
You've
or
been doing
something
that
like
to a lot of these goblins, bro.
Sure have.
Their AC is not particularly high, and their number of hit points is not that much more than your modifier. So you've been doing a great job.
That's a 24 to hit.
That's gonna hit a goblin every single day of the week. That's gonna hit a goblin in mage armor with a dex bonus and a shield. Like that's gonna.
But it's
Okay.
just fun to say it because like we're used to you being like, does a 54 hit? And
it does a 54.
And then
I
we
have
have
never
to
thrown
do,
anything
like-
at you guys that does a 54 to hit. No.
You kind of want to though.
I will one day. You guys will hit level, 10, 12, 15, and we'll start seeing some crazy shit. Cleave them in twain. 9 damage.
9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage to the gobos is enough for me to have to roll to see how many goblin hit points this goblin in particular has. Oh, he's hanging in there, but only just.
Fine.
Is he living on a prayer?
So I'm imagining the.
He's more than halfway there for sure.
I throw the axe down and it goes into his shoulder and just like halfway down his upper half and just kind of stops. So I'm gonna use my second attack to just kind of like swing my leg up and over to kick the axe downward to finish the cleave.
Ooh, I love that. That's great.
That's good. Oh, that one might not hit. That's an 11 to hit.
Ooh, and on the 11, tell you what, yeah, on the 11, you go to like kick your axe up, and these squirmy little goblins, like literally takes off a chunk of his own skin, like he pulls up into your axe to like slice a huge chunk of the back of his back off, like as he's like gliding away from you on the axe, and just like straight up rolls out of your reach as you like kick down, and everybody hears the clang of the steel on stone as it hits the floor.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
What a bitch. Okay. Well then, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a step over here because I think that only one of them should be able to attack me at a time.
Only one of them. So this G1 will get an attack of opportunity on you if you
go for it.
But I'm gonna give you cover rules. Because it's like a corner that you're dipping around that's in your same square. So even if he hits, you'll still have a 20% chance of him like clanging off stone, same as if he was like shooting a projectile at you. Doesn't matter. He rolls a 4, bro, and does not hit you. So yeah.
Yeah, I just whack him away with my axe. No, I don't think so.
Literally off his feet.
Yeah. I'm going to step here and I'm just going to sort of ready myself I'll call behind me. There's 3 more in here, and I'll end my turn.
Tim is up.
Tim's just like crouching behind the table, like bleeding out, and he's just like, hearing 3 more over here. Is like, fuck, and he's gonna get up, and like once he gets like here, whenever he can, he's gonna try and like look, see what's up here.
And as he goes to stand up, it's hard to tell which is louder: the groan of the broken table under his weight, or his own groans from his wounds as he stands. But he, gets up and walks around this corner and looks into this room, and I think you'll like this. This is obviously where all the parts of things that the goblins don't eat end up. And it smells real bad for both Titus and Tim. Titus only passed through here, and all of the goblin burrows smell bad. They're goblin burrows, but like this area, this chamber in particular, smells like death and decay, and there are all kinds of body parts there.
You know what the smell is to Titus? Is that dude from Apocalypse Now? I love the smell of napalm in the morning. This is Titus's equivalent.
The smell of like between 1 and month-old blood stains and like death and decay.
Really?
So this is basically the goblin's compost zone.
That is an excellent way to describe this area.
Composting. It smells disgusting.
Sweet. So that's what you see, bud, as you move. I think you still have either a movement or a standard.
Yeah.
It's the only time he ever yelled at me my whole life. He was asleep and I was making my first popcorn.
Tim's gonna ask like, Titus, you got this right here, or because otherwise I'm gonna go and try and help Mary and Art.
Oh, they're mine.
It's like good to hear it. Good to hear it, buddies. He like pats his shoulder and like starts going this way. I think that's as far as he can go with that one, and I think he's probably gonna go 15 right here. And I mean, he probably heard Mary talking about the stealth thing, so that's probably where he's gonna stop.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. You were in the room with them, so you for sure heard that.
So Tim is just peeking up around the corner. He's like giving a thumbs up to Mary, and he's waiting.
You're gonna wave back.
I think that'll.
Back.
Oh, what?
Mary cut out. You gonna wave back at this goofy fuck?
Yeah, I said Mary gives a thumbs up back.
There you go.
All right.
If that is it, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, just anytime he's looking to, because he knows that those goblins coming by, he's probably looking for them. But that's it.
Goblin 1 is not super interested in fighting Titus. Goblin 2, however, and 3 both run up and around. So one of them finds him, rolls an attack, rolls off the table. Natural 1. Absolutely, like literally flubs it and just falls flat on his face, trips over his own feet. No, he doesn't trip over his own feet. He's going to attack and is going to like get you for a perfect like, ankle biter low hit. And then the other goblin like shoves him out of the way with his own sword and like comes in with his own attack instead. Which in all fairness is an 18. So with their modifier, I'm sure that's going to hit.
What was the modifier?
I don't know. It's like 3. That's like a 21 or something.
Yeah, that is.
Cool. Then we got 1. Go. That is max. So 8 piercing damage as he shoves the other goblin out of the way and just like full blown all his weight just like stabs you with his little goblin spear. I don't know. Goblin weapon proportions are weird. It's a pointy thing on a stick, which is most goblin weapons. But yeah, just jams that shit right into your gut. And then he like does a little kickoff from you. And turns around and scampers back up the hallway. Goblin 1 can't really see you from there. He limps off this way, rolls a perception check, which I'm going to roll on the public one.
That's awesome.
Concerning Art. Oh shit. That's good. How do you get rid of both the? Oh, I see. There you go. Rolls a 17 plus his modifier is more than Art's perception. Sees Art, screams and hollers. Pulls a bow off a nearby rack, knocks an arrow, fires it at Art. Rolls a 19 on the die, adds his modifier, and hits Art for also maximum damage. And Tim and Mary just hear like Goblin screaming coming from inside the chamber. Mary, I know, understands Goblin, and it's not like words; they're just like shrieks of exclamation. You know.
Okay. So
like surprise, you know, like the Goblin version of a gasp.
oh, is it like a
Right, but goblins do shrieking. They don't really do gasping, so it's definitely audible. But yeah. Anyway, so there's that.
Goblin is just angry Simlish.
Zubidaba, Zubidaba.
absolutely moose shoe?
You know, it works. It works. I got to remember that. I'll keep that in my back pocket for future games. That's awesome. And the goblins are done. So Mary is up. Art's on deck. I'm Art.
Okay.
I don't know
Wait,
if you know.
You said Mary's up or Art's up?
Mary is up.
Okay, that's what. Okay. I'm gonna just keep sneaking. So, half my movement. 5, 10. Let me double check my speed. I think that's it
50,
for me.
Yeah, you get your free 5 as well, which you can stick
Oh,
on top
free
of it.
5. Okay. That's gonna be it for me.
As you creep right past Tim, right next to Tim.
Yep.
Sounds like Mr. Rossetti from Animal Crossing. Great. Then, if Art is up and I am Art, and Art's been seen, but there's a very wounded goblin in front of him, I feel like it's real obvious what Art is going to do here, and that's going to be step up and swing with both of his motherfucking axes. So, Art's going to do that. I guess I'm rolling in game. Because Art, I want to share those rolls with you guys. Fuck yeah. Rolls an 18 and a 14, plus his mods are going to hit these gobos. So I hit this button to clear it out, and then I do this. Not great rolls, but he has his modifiers of 1. So 6, 7, 8 damage to the gobbo, which is way more than enough to kill him. So yeah. So you guys also hear the shrieks of a dying goblin coming from inside. Art is done, and Titus is up, and Tim's on deck.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and charge after this little shithead, and I'm gonna take a swing at his heels.
Get him! Get him!
That's gonna be a 28 to hit.
That's gonna get him. Roll your damage.
Oh my god, 9 again.
9 again. That's fine. We just got to roll for his hit points. We don't know how many he has until we roll for it. You know. Yeah, this guy is just hanging in there. Just.
All right, I want to basically hit his Achilles with my axe to make him like face plant, and I'm going to step up on top of him to finish him off.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, thank you. That time I actually did it. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit, and any amount of damage will kill him. So if you want to roll to know what the numbers are, you're welcome to, but go ahead and describe his demise with it.
It's a full 10, so I'm running up behind him. I'm gonna one arm swing the great axe just to get a little extra reach because he's kind of out in front of me. I'm gonna snip his Achilles, watch him go down. Just gonna step over him, have him look up at me as I step over him and bring the pommel of the great axe down on him.
Nice, and just splat his little goblin self against the floor and wall. There's just a green and black streak.
And then I'm going to come back around the corner and look at Goblin 3 and just say "You're next," and that'll be my turn.
Roll intimidation while you're at it, because this goblin is now standing alone.
Yay! That nat 20.
Yeah, this goblin flees from battle. Just straight up uses his reaction to this to move 3 times his movement speed, which is normal retreating rules, and just like fucking bolts down this hallway. Art is gonna take an attack of opportunity on him, which I'm.
Do I get an attack of opportunity too?
Fuck yeah, you do.
Fuck yeah!
Eviscerate him.
Because Art's not hitting him, so it's up to you, bud.
15.
15 meets or exceeds these goblins' AC. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Fuck yeah!
Roll me more than 9 this time, bud.
Oh, how about 8?
8? That's not more than 9. That's less than 9. You're going in the wrong
I've rolled
direction.
2 2s and a 1
You're
on my
going
D12
I was
damage
sure
dice.
9 was your minimum. I'm like, it's got to go up from there. Okay.
No, 8 is my minimum.
It still kills him. It still kills him. You're good.
Fuck yes.
He rolled low on his hit die. So there you go. How would you like him to die as he tries to escape?
He's gonna turn around and I'm gonna clothesline him with my axe, so he just like his body continues to run and topples over.
That's great, and just skids to a stop, like bumping up against the other goblin corpse.
Yeah.
Of Art, and Art just like looks up at you and like gives you a thumbs up. Cool, man. Sick, and that puts you guys for the moment in free action. What would you like to do?
I'm following this area back here, and I want to look down these 2 hallways.
Okay, Mary and Tim, you reconvene with Art, who says Titus is up there. He's still going.
And Tim's gonna take a quick look around and see if he can. He's gonna see if he can get like any like spears or javelins because he needs throwing weapons.
There are tons of, I mean, you name it here. They're all like poor, shoddy condition. They're like not pretty to look at. But yeah, there's like you're just javelins are pointy things on sticks, and that is goblin weapon specialty. So that there's like a barrel of spears that you can just pull as many as you want out of.
Okay. Now this
to the bathroom, so BRB.
Now this is the point of like how many would Tim be able to like quickly grab and like carry without like really encumbering him?
Roll a d12.
D12, please. 6.
That seems like a good number.
Okay. 6 of them. In that case, then what would I add them in as?
Just add him as javelins.
Okay, perfect. He needs weapons. He has 2 bombs.
Yeah, and javelins are almost always recoverable. I think there's rule. I think they do eventually break, but I think as long as they hit you, they're pretty much recoverable.
6 javelins, and then he is going to basically tell like Mary, basically like, you know, all right, let's keep going. Javelins.
Art's gonna ask you guys like, are we still sneaking? Are we moving slow? Or are we gonna like? Because Titus he's moving faster than we are right now.
We need it. Titus is what's keeping us alive, so we need to stay close to him.
And Art stands up. He says, "Okay," and just like kind of trots off after Titus. Not in sneak
This
stealth
is like
anymore.
the only instance where a good defense is a good offense has ever actually like proved true.
Yeah, I promise that next character is not going to be so squishy. He'll be able to help the front line.
Mary and Tim.
Tim's gonna follow along, and basically we're waiting on Jennifer. So
Mary will follow as well for
in stealth or out of stealth, because Art has now broken stealth because Titus is not
Mary
stealthing,
will
so
break
he's
stealth
moving
at this
fast.
point.
There you go. Okay, great. Titus, where are you going? You got a choice here, left or right?
Well, I want to see how far down I can see down the hallways first.
The right hallway goes down about 20 feet and then curves off to the right, and you lose sight of it. The left hallway is pretty much a straight shot for about 20 feet, and you can see. You have low light vision, right?
Yeah, I've got dark vision, 90 feet.
Dark vision. You can see that there are what appear to be like boxes and barrels of supplies stacked against the wall of a room, of a chamber, about 20 feet down to the left.
Can I make like an investigation or a survival check to see if I notice where more foot traffic may have come from?
Yeah, that's probably a survival check.
Cool. I got a 3 or a +3 on that. So that's gonna be that's a 9. Fucking
All right.
nines.
all night. Nine's all night. On a 9, you can tell that this chamber to this room is used quite a bit on the left here. The one on the right is not used as much.
Cool. I'm heading down the left path then.
And you come into what is obviously a storeroom. There's like food and stuff in here.
That's it? Just food and stuff?
There's just food and stuff in here.
Food and stuff in here.
And not all of it is good. A lot of it is rotting.
I was about to say, does any of it look tasty?
I mean, it depends on Titus's tolerances for fermentation of goods. He could probably get drunk eating some of the produce here. And then there's just like dry meat hanging. No salt on it, not jerky, just meat that looks like it's anywhere between 3 days and 3 weeks old, and it smells like rotting flesh does.
You said that the goblins are really small, right?
Yeah.
Since I'm a half orc, I'm not sure what the size disparity there would be. Would like a full goblin keg be like one of those handheld kegs?
Yeah,
comparatively.
For sure.
Sick.
You could easily.
wanna
What's
take
your
one
strength
of those
score?
kegs.
It's like stupid high, right?
It's a 20.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You could. Yeah. This thing is not a problem for you. You could drink out of this thing
Okay.
like a fucking cup.
Cool. I'm gonna pick up one of the kegs, put it on my shoulder, and I'm gonna come back and go down the other hallway.
Cool. Sick. Add 1 keg goblin beer to your inventory. 1 pony keg goblin beer to your inventory.
Keg, that's it.
Mary and Tim and Art have like caught up with you as you come back down the hallway, and they see Titus just like hoisting this keg coming back down the hall, and you see your 3 compatriots just like huddled together, just like looking at you.
And Mary's like, "Are we gonna burn it?"
Absolutely not. I'm gonna drink it.
And Tim's just like, alcohol doesn't catch fire. Beer doesn't catch fire, which that probably is.
Weird. It almost seems like you're familiar with that for some reason.
Yeah, purely because Tim is an alchemist. Purely for that reason.
Flashback to our
Oh,
previous game.
purely for that reason.
No.
Oh, funny.
Okay.
I don't know how to. Can I add custom items in PC Gen?
You
Maybe.
can.
I mean, I recommend keeping like some kind of physical record of things like hit points, spell slots, and then like specialty items.
Yeah.
Just a good practice. So.
If you have an iPhone, a notes thing is pretty good too.
And my dinner just got here, so
Maybe.
you guys will have to excuse me as I take a bite occasionally of this and probably can't answer your questions right away. Titus is going to go down this hallway. Do you guys going to stop him? Do you have anything to say to him, or are you guys just going?
We are falling behind him so far.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Feel a little bit more confident now that Tim can actually like join the fight again.
Sick.
Cool. I'll wait 30.
And Titus can come around as far as this corner and see this chamber goes down in front of him and then obviously tees off. And the room to his right is the armory. Keeps going.
Okay, whoops. That resized me by accident. There we go. Yeah.
He's
Go here.
very large now.
Yaha.
Another
At
two.
this point, I'm happy as like the map is slowly starting to become, you know,
As
cut.
you come down this chamber,
Ooh.
you can see a stone door ajar in this hallway. That was obviously a secret door. Like it's flush with the wall. Like it looks like stone, but it's cracked ajar.
All right. Once I reach that door, now I'm gonna try to stealth.
Now, okay, great. Go ahead and roll into stealth.
Which I got a -5.
Did you really?
Well, no, I had my
That's his
my stealth modifier.
Oh,
Is
I
-5.
thought you rolled a negative.
No. Close. I rolled a 2. I got a 7 on the dice.
Nice. That is great, Titus. Tim and Mary and Art see Titus's poor attempt at stealth. As he like starts moving towards this door. What would you guys like to do?
Tim recognizes the awkward shimmy of someone who is not stealthy trying to be stealthy.
Mary's gonna
I'm letting my
roll
axe
into
like grind
stealth as
against the
well.
wall.
Okay.
Mary's gonna roll stealth as well, but she's gonna go this way really quick and just kind of down here and just kind of look at Tim and be like, "You guys follow Titus. I'm gonna go over here just to double check that no one's following us."
And
Yeah, because those other guys are still back there, aren't they?
Yeah, I want to just see just to be on the safeties. Okay, so my half. Ooh, yeah. Okay, 26.
Cool.
Tim's
Yo,
just
can I
like,
Can I get
sorry.
some of that stealth roll?
I wish I could.
Tim just basically tells Murray, make sure to, if you see him, just get back here because it's probably going to be dealing with stuff over here. We're going to need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
Tim's going to try to roll into stealth as well.
Okay, great, Tim. Let me know what your final is. Art, before Mary disappears, is going to say, "Do you want company? Like, I don't think you should go by yourself."
Okay. Stealthy Queens.
Cool. Art's going to stick with you, Mary. He's also going to roll the stealth.
Can I ask
Tim,
what do you roll?
He's doing great. He's doing great. He's very stealthy.
Okay, decent.
He's not decent. He's great. He's very
Oh,
stealthy.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
we're in the single digits together for a total of 5. 5.
Oh,
Sick.
man. So we've got two very sneaky individuals rolling together. At least it's not like... Because you can't really mix and match. You can't put a sneaky person with a not sneaky person and be like, "We'll be halfway sneaky." Like, no, they're going to hear the loud person. So at least the two loud people are going together and the two quiet people are going together. So that's good.
Tim's like crouching down and he's just like, it's good now. And he's like shows the bundle of javelins. Like, I'm be able to help now.
That's true. At least you got reusable weapons.
Yeah.
And Titus and Tim are closer to their target, so I'm going to let them go first. Titus opens this door because he has to open it like it like pushes in from the other space, and he opens it up further and sees the back of a large stone chair. But he only is noticing that for half a second before realizing that on either side of that chair is a literal pile of treasure, like coins and like gems and like money. Like there's just cash, fucking stacked on either side of this chair.
Knowing that I am one with the shadows currently, I want to silently move all of that coinage to my bag.
Ooh, that's going to take you so long to do that. There is so much of it here. It literally won't all fit in your bag.
I'm literally gonna what?
It's literally too much to fit in your bag. You could fill your bag and your pockets, and there would still be more of this here.
Then I'll pull Tim over and start putting shit in his pockets too.
Yeah, Tim's gonna help, and he's just gonna get as much as he can without, he's gonna grab, an armful.
Cool. Great. What are Mary and Art doing?
Mary's gonna go, like, I guess before it was blocked off, so right around here, like down to here.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna see, I'm assuming she's able to see this, like, gold pile.
Once she gets to here, yeah. She has to, like, look around, but yeah.
Okay, Mary's gonna look around the
very
corner.
stealthy hands poking out from the wall.
Does she? I guess, what does Mary see, seeing it from this angle? Is there anyone in the throne?
Mary sees the largest chamber she's seen to date in this area, including the big common area she was just in, with, like, different pelts and, like, mismatching pillows and shit that's obviously been either skinned, made, or stolen in true Goblin fashion. And imagine what you see concubines laying on, but, like, dirty and mismatched and like more natural animal pelts. And
am I about to see goblin hookers?
What's that?
Am I about to see goblin hookers?
No. This chamber is completely empty. But you do see the two of them not paying any attention at all. This room could have been filled with goblins. And these two guys, not aware. Don't see you. Like, didn't look up. They're just, like, literally drooling and just, like, filling bags with coins as quickly as possible, which is like making a fucking, like, clamor. Like, it's so loud.
God. Can Mary do an appraisal on that gold to make sure it's not fake?
From this distance, no.
Could I get a little, oh, wait, hold on. Let me double check something before I do anything. Do I have trap sense? Okay, I do have trap sense. Can Mary, like, okay, she's gonna, like, how close do I have to get, basically?
Myself about Christmas gifts.
You'd have to get,
like,
the base of the steps, at least.
Okay, Mary's gonna get to the base of the steps, and she's gonna, well, can I go, like, over to here? So she's, like, up against, okay, she's gonna go up against the wall and then look at the gold and see if it's real or not.
Go ahead and roll, roll an appraisal.
Okay. Total of 19.
You're still the distance, and it's dark. But yeah, this shit looks real.
And she's gonna, does she fully see Titus and Tim, or is it just their hands?
They will have to get into this space to get to the pile.
Okay.
So they crept into the room, but only a few feet apiece,
Okay. Mary's gonna break not break the stealth, but, like, where I can communicate with them because I'm not hiding from them.
Right.
And she's like,
leave it.
What are you doing?
Getting rich. What does it look like?
Do it more.
Tim's just like he's filled up a couple bags, coin bags, like, to the brim. He's like, we can take this. Let's get the rest whenever we clear this place out. We'll have all the time then to take care of it.
Mary, do you have a bag?
1 minute.
And you guys hear distant screaming.
Of Art? Wait, did Art follow?
Art's with you guys.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mary's gonna be like, toss you, like, a little silk purse or something. It's a gnome-sized purse.
Actually, I'll take my bag. I'll look at Mary and Art, and I'll say, "All right, I'm full up. You guys fill up your bags. I'll go take a look at where that screaming is coming from."
Okay. Can Mary try to get, like, the gemstones and stuff specifically?
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
Okay, because I remember gnomes liking like stones and stuff, like gems.
Yeah.
And if Mary wants a ward coat, I think we can like guarantee she's going to be like, ooh, rubies. Oh shit. Also, are we still in sneak while doing this?
Yeah, but you're, obviously still making more noise. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to check.
Calm down, baby.
Give me just a second, guys.
These goblins be ballin'.
Yeah,
Wait,
so I
do
don't know if you
goblins
guys
have
have the encumbrance effects as like a toggle on your deal, but the maximum dexterity bonus that any of you guys can get is +1 with your bags this full, and you get a -6 on just everything dex related when you're this bogged down with shit.
shit?
So,
Okay, can I dump some stuff as a person who needs dex?
I mean, you're already carrying a bunch of gear. Like you can carry a sack or 2 or 3 of gold, but it's like you're not going to be able to. I mean, you tell me what you're doing.
Mary was mainly just picking out the gemstones. So I guess once she kind of felt like this is getting too this is like past or at my limit, she's gonna stop.
Yeah, I mean, she can sit here for probably 10, 15, 20 minutes picking out gemstones. I mean, filling like one by one, putting them in a bag. Like this, I guess what I'm getting at is this is gonna take some time.
Yeah, I think once Mary gets like a little bag full, where it's like a handful of gemstones, she's gonna stop.
Cool.
I don't know about Tim.
So
I
you
don't
guys,
know how you expect me to do dexterity checks with a natural -11.
well, now it's a -17.
Well, no, it's a -5 plus that -6.
Oh, I see. So yeah,
Hold up.
at a -11, that's going to be rough. Um, but and then at a maximum +1 as your bonus, does it bring your AC down at all to do that? Are you getting more than a +1 for your AC bonus?
uh, my AC bonus is just +1 for stat bonus.
Yeah, so then you can get it. You can have that's your max. Is you can have a +1 when you're this encumbered. You can't have more than that. So you're good. So you're great. You're solid.
Okay, what?
I know Art has a shit dex, so he's fine. Mary, if you're just putting together a bag of gemstones, then it'll take you 15, 20 minutes, and you're not going to have a single free pocket or pouch available after this point. But you absolutely can fill your spare pockets and pouches with gemstones up to a comfortable medium carrying capacity.
Yay!
Art does absolutely bog himself down. Fills his fucking bag entirely and completely, and is a big, loud, slow mess like the other boys are now.
Is
While,
green?
well,
Is that what we're gonna? Is
while
that
they're filling their
us?
bags up, I wanted to look for the screaming.
It's coming from this way.
Shit.
I'm going to follow it while they are filling their bags.
Once Mary's done, she's probably gonna come back down to here and continue sneaking.
Cool. I mean, like I said, 10, 15 minutes, so it's going to take you a while.
Yeah.
So Titus comes down here. I'm sorry, what's Tim doing?
So can a couple like full coin bags, like how much would you say that would be? And
I don't know. If you want a couple full coin bags, we'll say you can fit 100 coins in a bag, so well, you probably fit a little more than that. We'll say you can fit 200 coins in a bag, and a couple of bags. That's 4. We'll round it up. We'll call it 500 gold worth of coins. But that means you're picking out gold coins from all the silver and the bronze, which is going to take you more time if you're trying to be efficient about that. Otherwise, you're getting a nice bag.
Yeah, he's just throwing coins into there because I'm assuming two bags of that wouldn't like too much, right? And if so, he'd probably go down to one full bag.
1 second. So that's yeah. So you're looking at like 10 pounds of coins probably in that 500 or so of 2 bags. So I don't know what your carrying capacity is. You basically get 10 points per point in strength, so you can carry up to 120 on top of all the rest of your gear. You're adding 10 more pounds on that. I'd say you're still probably within your medium encumbrance, depending on how much other stuff you're carrying. I don't know what your inventory is.
A little bit light. Yeah, he's just gonna do those 2 full bags of coins.
Cool.
And then I'm assuming like once he's done, he heard that scream. I'm assuming it takes pretty quickly. He's probably gonna look over to Mary and like let him know that like, hey, I'm gonna go see what Titus is up to.
Looks like fireworks went off at Jeremy's.
Art barely says, "Yeah, all right," as he's just scraping gold into his bag.
Okay. I guess would Mary and Tim kind of finish off at roughly the same time, or Tim finishing early?
Tim's probably finishing within a minute or two, right?
Yeah, Tim's finishing after only a minute or two. Mary's picking through this pile for gemstones, so it's taking her longer. So Tim is following Titus. Titus is ahead of everybody. He's just rounded this corner and found a room full of empty, bloody cages.
Okay, most of the car alarms have stopped. Okay. All of the cages are empty?
All of the cages are empty. You hear a deep guttural, kind of like beastly sound coming from somewhere. And there is chanting.
Can I ask, is chanting like ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka?
It's goblin chanting.
I want to follow the chanting.
Then you will step into this room and see that there is another path going this way. And it leads downward.
Yeah. We go in there.
You go in there. Chanting's getting louder. Guttural noises are getting louder. You're the only dude going down here right now. You're not waiting. You're going.
Assuming Tim's catching up at some point, right?
No, Tim's still in his bag.
Oh, okay.
Well, because Tim and I
Titus
started
can
filling
cover 60 feet every 6 seconds. Tim's just got started filling his
No,
bag.
I can't. My walking speed's only 20 feet.
Titus can cover 40 feet in 6 seconds. Titus is well away from you by now, my friend.
I know, but he was filling bags with Titus too.
Yeah. Tim and Titus were filling.
Oh no, I guess that's true. Then yeah, Art, Tim, and Titus would be done at about the same time. Tim would actually be done first. Then Titus and Art would get done about the same time because they're just madly filling their bags. And then Mary will be done sometime after that because she's picking through for gemstones. So then, as Titus leaves, I guess Tim and Art would have the opportunity to leave with him. Good call.
Tim's going and Mary, he's probably gonna just tell Mary just get a pocket full of stuff now and let's go because shit. Who knows if shit's gonna go down.
Mary, are you going to continue to fill your pockets with gemstones, or are you going to leave?
She gets that later? Small bag, yeah. She's in her gnome phase in the tinkering. Yeah, she's keep getting those gemstones.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine. That's fair. Then Tim and Art are following Titus. You guys go down this winding chamber, which descends for 20 feet, 30 feet. And this chanting gets louder and this guttural noise gets louder. And you can see underneath you a fresh blood trail leading from, down and up this slope, making it slick under your feet. So you guys stay standing. It's, you can steady yourselves on the side. It's not a problem. But it's obvious that something terrible is happening here. You guys do not have anything to say to each other.
Check in the bonus.
Oh.
I think I'm just gonna like wordlessly look at them, jet my head in the direction with an expression that's like, "Huh? You guys good to go?"
Tim's gonna be like, as good as we'll be. This is very similar to what we saw before, so I can't imagine they're any good.
Sweet.
And if he's hearing the chanting, he's probably gonna be like, it's probably
You guys see a room that is lined with the types of skulls and adornment which was outside of all of the other caves, including this one up till this point, engraved with like symbols of Hadragash. There is blood all over the floor, and the closer you get to the opposite end of the chamber, the more blood there is. Obviously inscribed in this blood on the floors, walls, and ceiling of the back half of this chamber are numerous mysterious characters, which obviously have a specific and sinister purpose, because behind all of them is what is obviously a large summoning, channeling, a large magical circle of some kind. And standing in the middle of that magical circle is a goblin that barely fits in this chamber. He literally would have to squeeze to get out the way that you guys are coming in to this space. There is a robed goblin with a staff adorned with teeth and bones, and another 4 or 5 goblins as well, standing around chanting, and ringing the side of this room are another 6 or 7 dead goblins and wargs. The last of which his throat was being slit by the goblin, like shaman-looking individual, the one with the staff. And as you guys walk into this space, you can see the blood like go up into the air and then absorb on a point in the middle of the chest of the huge goblin, and you watch him physically grow slightly larger. He makes eye contact with the 3 of you as you enter this chamber, and says something in Goblin, deep Goblin.
What Art know?
At you, and Art just like turns to Tim and Titus and says, "We're in deep shit, guys." What? You guys need to roll your initiative, please, for combat as the goblins move in your direction. Let me place them while we are getting that done. And remember, I'm always rooting for you guys. Okay.
Does Mary roll so when I eventually come in?
Go ahead and roll, so that I have
Okay.
so I have your roll.
18 in total, 17 plus 1. So we got, oh god damn, Hulk Hogan.
And they'd actually be
Well,
right next to the shaman.
Tim, this might be a good time to use a bomb.
Oh yeah. If
That's
they
exactly
get
what I
lower
was
than his roll, which is going to be a total of 8.
And
generally.
we're gonna put you guys in the order of this tunnel in initiative order. I know Titus was probably leading, but just for the sake of convenience, we'll have you guys kind of pop out in the order that your turns take.
Cool. I got a 14.
14. So Titus is 14. Art is 6 plus 4 is 10. Mary was 18, but she's not in it yet. Titus, I'm sorry, what was yours? 14?
Yes.
And then the bad guys. Oh, roll poorly. Cool. So that means that. Oh, Tim, what's yours? I didn't get you.
8.
8. Oh,
God damn.
roll off with me because the bad guys also rolled an 8.
Ah, shit. Okay. Just flat
flat
roll.
Just flat roll.
19.
Goblins rolled a 4, so congratulations, you've been promoted to 9. Okay, so then that means that, as luck would have it, Titus does emerge from the cave first to fill this space. You got a room full of targets, bud. What do you want to do? They're all crammed in here. They got to get real close to you.
Well, since Mary got an 18 in her initiative, does she get to use that turn closer to us?
No, because she's still digging through. That's why I was so clear about what are you doing. What are you? Are you looking for gemstones? It's gonna take time. Are you gonna? And Tim tried to pull her off, and she's like, "Nope, I'm gonna stay here and go through gems." So it's like, okay, that's fine, that's good. You guys can always go back. You guys can always try to find ways to get her involved. But as of now, you guys are like down in this chamber, a couple of turns away. Noise isn't gonna travel super well. But Titus, you're up.
I have a plan. Don't worry.
Okay.
And that plan involves shooting in between people's legs.
Sick.
You got to get there first. Titus, you're up.
Yeah.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15. I'm going to go ahead and step here diagonally.
Yep.
And attack this little fucker.
You get him.
Oops. Plus 11 is going to be a 26 to hit.
That's going to hit him for sure.
Hey, let's see if I can get higher than a 9 or an 8. That's technically higher. That's a 12.
A 12?
Yeah.
That I think is going to get him out right. Yes, it does, my friend. Yes, it does. Just slaughters him outright. 1 hit. Done.
Wait, and then I'm going to use that momentum and just clean through him and let that momentum take me into G5 as well.
Cool.
That's 17 to hit.
17's going to hit. Yep.
God damn it. That's not 9. 10 points of damage.
Daddy.
10.
10
That's
to
the
hit.
only thing I can think of for him.
No, it's 10 damage.
Oh, 10 damage. What was your to hit on 5?
It was 17.
Yeah, okay, got you. 10 damage. Gotta roll hit dice for G5. Slaughters him.
Cool. I'm thinking I just lop both their heads off.
I love it. That's great.
And then I'll just kind of step back and chill in this corner. 5, 10. Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, I think you got that. I think you're good.
That'll be my turn.
That'll be your turn. Brings us to my man Art, who's going to just kind of funnel in behind you and try to pick up where you left off. He's going to start swinging a G6. 11 plus his mod of 7 is an 18 to hit, which hits. And the 4 does not, so he rolls his dim dam. Does 5 damage to the goblin. G6. And he turns back and looks at Titus and he's like, I'm not as good as you yet. I'm trying. My axe aren't as big. My axe aren't as big. That's right. That's why.
I believe in you.
I'm a grower, not a shower, I swear.
Art is done. Brings us to Tim. Tim Tam.
Tim is going to go up here and right behind Art, and he's going to throw a bomb at the shaman.
Give it a toss.
15.
On a
To hit.
15, meets or exceeds the goblin's AC.
Okay. Let's see. 3d6. 13, 17 damage, and he's on fire.
You said 17 damage?
Yeah.
Cool. You throw your grenade, and welcome to D&D, my friends. There have been some mechanics which your DM has been kind enough to shield you from, that you are now going to get to experience for the first time. As the shaman grabs G8 by the shoulders, lifts him up in the bomb's path, and the bomb impacts on G8 and flames shower past him, just igniting and burning away this goblin in one fell swoop. And he drops the flaming corpse and then looks up at Tim, holding his deal.
Would I be able to do the splash damage and see if it hits the shaman still for something?
That is absolutely fair. Roll your deal, because now it's on G8's tile. So a 1, 2, 3, 4 is your shaman's tile.
Oh, 8.
8
Yeah.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is right on top of the corpse that one of the corpses that Art, or one of the corpses that Titus just killed. The decapitated head just like blows up and catches fire from the splash damage of the bomb. But G8 is dead.
Damn.
G8 is dead. He's gone. He's done.
I really wish it was the shaman. He's a bitch. I already know it.
A quick question.
Yeah, he's got a reaction, and full disclosure, Big Daddy's got reactions too. So, what's up, Mary? You have a question?
With Big Daddy, is he like bigger than Titus?
Oh yeah.
Like, can I ask how much bigger he is? Like,
like significantly. Yeah.
Okay, but bigger thing was if we could cut his head off and take it with us.
I mean, that's feasible. It'd be
okay.
Don't I still have a goblin head on me?
I don't know, man. I'm not keeping track of your inventory.
I'm pretty sure that was one of the bounties we did. Didn't I bring a goblin head back?
I'd believe it. I don't remember, but I'd believe it. Super sick. Great hit, Tim. Great hit. Now you know the shaman is a little bitch, but you already knew that. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No. Yeah, no. It's just you're just gonna hear that explosion, and he thinks he's gotten that shaman because he knows the fuckery it played last time around. And the fire kind of breaks down. There's the shaman still standing, and he's just like, son of a bitch, and that's it for him.
Dag nabbit, Bobby.
G6 and G7 both kind of like spread out and take Art on. And so they each roll an attack on Art. Natural 3 does not hit. Natural 5 does not hit. So that makes that really easy. And then they scamper backward. As Big Daddy makes his way forward.
Art gets an attack of opportunity on one of them.
Not on goblins, because they're goblins. They're shifty. They don't provoke attacks of opportunity. They're just small and shifty. They're just.
Then how come I got an attack of we got attack of opportunities on the left? Goblins?
Because I'm not great at remembering that you don't get attack of opportunities on them, and let you get attack of opportunities on them when I shouldn't have. So.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't have given it to you if I known. But
if you could forget on the big guys next time, that'd be great, though.
No, Big Daddy definitely is not nimble enough to get away without getting hit. Like that's for the little fucks. That's not for Big Daddy.
That's not for Big Daddy.
That's not for Big Daddy. Big Daddy, however, does.
Art's about to die.
Let me see here.
In the
Knock it off.
arms of the angels.
He's gonna take
That
his
must have been a message,
multi-attack.
Daniel.
He's gonna take his multi-attack. That's what he's gonna do. So here we go. You know what? He's in luck. Natural 6, natural 7. They both are gonna miss.
Big Daddy might be strong, but Big Daddy ain't wearing his glasses.
Yeah, he's still got some fun stuff to do though.
Oh, not Big Daddy.
And he shouts something deep in Goblin. and Art turns around and he's like, he's calling for more of them. And then a panel opens up with a secret door, and 2 more goblins pop out into the room.
Dave,
Now,
what color do you instinctively associate goblins with?
green.
Green. Got it.
Sometimes orange or like red orange, but usually green. Okay. Then shaman. I gotta look at his fucking spells and shit. You gotta give me a second, guys. This is gonna be the longest turn I take, and then you guys are gonna start killing bitches, and it's gonna go way down.
Or bitches are gonna start killing us.
You know, that's possible too.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby?
He casts a spell on Tim, who threw the bomb at him. Who needs to make me a. Let me see what's that skill called in. Who needs to make me a Fortitude saving throw, please?
That is Tim's best one, so let's hope we
It's
ball.
not a super high DC, so.
Higher than 23.
Oh yeah, that's gonna save for sure. And you are able to like shake. You can feel yourself like shake off the effect of whatever this spell is that this shaman is trying to cast on you. But the terrifying thing is you're not sure what exactly you just shook off. And you just know instinctively from magical training, when you lock eyes with a hostile magic user, you steel yourself. And this time you were successful. Then he is just gonna straight up step back behind this gobbo here. And
Dave, I got a present for you.
do you?
What was it?
It's an actual Big Daddy. Oh.
Oh, my bad.
No, we're good. Bloop.
I
Cool,
want to
sweet.
see actual Big Daddy.
It's on the map. Just look at the map.
Oh,
It's
I
right there.
can't. I had my computer's reloading at the moment.
It's right there for all to see. But that is actually it for the bad guys. He only has one chance of doing something, and these guys just got to the scene, so they don't actually get to do anything yet. Which means that I'm going to check in with Mary. There are no like obvious sounds coming from down here. Actually, roll me a perception check. We'll see what Mary picks up on. That's
Okay,
the
give me
best way to do
a second.
this.
My computer restarted, so I'm having to get Mary's stuff back in order. Okay, dice roller. I want to say my perception was 10, so I'm just gonna go with that. I'm pretty sure it was
that sounds
10.
right. That sounds right.
Okay. That's going to be a total of 27.
You can hear that the screaming has stopped, and silence has replaced it.
With that, Mary's probably going to be a bit suspicious.
So wouldn't she have heard a bomb too?
I guess she would have potentially heard a
Well,
bomb.
He also heard fucking Big Daddy.
Yeah, but it's like down and around. It's literally more than 100 feet from where she is, around 2 corners on a different level. Like it's.
With
She
that,
might have
Mary.
heard Big Daddy. That's a good point. 27's a decent roll. So we'll say a low muffled, a very muted sound of a bomb explosion, and then a deep calling in a voice that obviously doesn't belong to her compatriots, but way too far away to have any idea what it said.
Okay. With the bomb going off in Big Daddy voice, Mary is mostly going to stop with the gem searching. And she's just going to, like, waddle her. Would I be able to break stealth and then go back into it?
Yeah,
Or no?
you'll just have to choose when you do that. So
You
5,
roll.
10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, and a 5 puts you halfway down this chamber.
Okay, she's going to go there.
Cool. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Cool. Then that brings us to Titus.
Yay. This is the fight I've been waiting for.
The best around. I'm never going to get you down.
I'm going to charge him. I'm going to hit him.
You hit him. Do it.
Oh, baby, that's a nat 20.
Oh, man. Okay,
Cool.
so before we continue in this game, nobody has rolled a nat 20 in combat up to this point. I started a home campaign where we are just calling natural 20s crits on both sides of the screen. If you guys want to institute that in your game at any point in time, you just need a unanimous vote before the results of the first crit of the session. So I thought I'd mention
I'm down.
that here at the
That's
first crit
where
of the session.
Wait, what's the difference?
Right now, you guys roll a 20, and then I say roll the dice again, and if you beat the AC, it's a crit. If you don't beat the AC, it's just a regular hit. The proposed change would mean that anytime 20 shows up on the die, when you are doing a regular attack or whenever you're being attacked, it automatically is a critical hit. It always confirms.
which is a standard critical hit in 5e.
That's how D&D 5e crits work.
I'm 50-50, Andreas.
I'd say go for it. I feel like this is going to be a tough fight. We kind of need any advantage we can get.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so I am hearing unanimous yeses.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Then go ahead and roll your damage die, double it, and add your modifier.
Actually, I get to triple it
Oh, nice.
because of orc bullshit or something.
Because of orc bullshit or something.
Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Great X times 3. Just making sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good lord, really? That's so middling.
Bummer.
12 plus 7 is 19.
19 is still a very significant way to start off this combat with Big Daddy, for sure. Oh, you know what? I've also instituted in my other games, just like basically like conditions where, just at a glance, I can just tell you what they look like, and we can save a little bit of like looking around. So, for example, being bloodied will be, like they're in the bottom half of their health. If they're wounded, they've lost a quarter or less of health. There are like untouched, obviously, you've never been hit in combat. There are, when they're like on death's door, they have 25% of their hit points or less, just to try to, give everybody a good sense of like how much health everybody has left. And with that huge 19 hit, Big Daddy's wounded.
Well, I'm gonna hit him again.
Cool.
Because I don't like him.
That's fair.
He's a meanie hit. Fuck. Oh, that hits. Is that a 6 or a 5?
Oh.
That's my axe. It's a plus 6 on the second one, so 12 to hit.
12 to hit. You hit the body of Big Daddy, but he is got 3 or 4 different layers of patchwork armor on his huge form, and it just bounces off. It does not beat his AC.
Damn. Well, I'm just gonna
The first one did, though.
Stand there grinning and brace myself for the inevitable.
Okay, I love it. Art is me. I'm Art. Art's going to look at that, see that huge hit that Titus lands on Big Daddy, and be like, oh yeah, you got this. And then like the 2 goblins are gonna like pop out from the wall, and he's gonna be like, I got these guys, and turn around and start wailing on little gobbos. Rolls an 18
They popped up from the
and a
wall?
7. It was a secret door. It was a secret door, like the one that you guys came through behind the door.
Yeah.
Looks exactly the same. Obviously connected with the chamber on the opposite side of the wall. Only one of his attacks hit. He rolls damage. I'm doing it here because it's faster. Hey, sick. He rolled a significant amount of damage, but not quite enough to kill the gobbo outright. So we've got G8 and G9. G8 is now bloodied. Art is done. Tim is up.
Can Tim attack the shaman, or is Big Daddy in the way?
Big Daddy takes up a lot of space.
Pull a bomb through his legs.
The shaman will get cover chance of 20% like normal. And if you hit the cover, you'll just hit Big Daddy automatically instead of the shaman. That's how I'm going to rule this. Because usually the bomb explodes on like the tree or the rock the thing is hiding behind, but that thing is not a tree or a rock. That thing is Big Daddy, so Big Daddy would get hit with it instead if it hit cover.
Yeah. Tim is gonna throw the. He's gonna throw the bomb at Big Daddy, and he's gonna obviously.
Cool. Sick. You go for it.
Never mind. He's gonna go. He's gonna go for the shaman. He does not want to die.
Go for it.
That's not gonna hit. It's I believe 10 to hit.
10 will not hit. But you go ahead and roll your splash anyway. See if you can maybe get G6, a little splash damage.
8.
8 does get G6 with some splash damage. So what's your minimum splash?
Minimum splash would be, I believe it's 6.
Does that doesn't also ignite the only a direct hit sets it on fire?
Yeah, only direct hit.
Cool. Yeah, that is actually going to be enough to finish off G6. As he just fucking like artillery shell impact style just like flings away from the area next to the shaman where the bomb explodes, and there's just like little bits of his like torso, his like clothes are on fire as he just like lays there dead.
Okay. And then he's just pulling out like a javelins now because he is out of bombs.
Oh, okay, cool, sick. Great. Then that brings us to the baddies.
The bad bitches.
G9 is going to take a swing at Tim. G8 is going to take a swing at Art. G9 is a 9 plus 5, 14.
That hits.
Art is a 15 plus 5 is dirty 20, so both of those are going to hit. G7 is going to 5, 10, step up to Art, take a hit. 12 plus 5 is 17, which meets or exceeds Art's AC, so that's 2 hits on Art, 1 hit on Tim. First hit on Art is 7. Next hit on Art is 4. 7 and 4 is 11 damage. And then
Getting close, baby. Not yet.
Art is now bloodied in the bottom half of his health hit points. Then I guess that leaves us with Big Daddy, who is going to try and get his revenge on Titus. He's going to take 2 attacks.
No, it's okay. You don't have to.
Ah, fuck. And the DM's just going to throw the dice on the ground. Those are both really low, actually. Does a 17 hit? I don't think it does. Titus? Titus?
Sorry.
17 does not
Didn't
beat your
realize-
AC, I'm pretty sure.
17? No, it does not.
Okay. Then the shaman. Yeah, he is going to. Castle's here. What's up? God damn it! What is the shaman gonna do? I think he still sees Tim as a pretty big threat because Tim's throwing bombs.
Oh
And
no, he
shit.
doesn't.
Tim's throwing bombs and shit. He doesn't like that very much. So yeah, he's gonna try it again. He's gonna cast that same spell again. Go ahead and make your fort save, bud.
Not yet, baby.
Oh, okay, that's even worse. Let's see what that's gonna be. 13.
Tim feels something take hold of his body, and it feels like his bones have aged 50 years in an instant.
Ooh.
He got that fibromyalgia.
Instantly can feel his joints grinding against each other, and the deep throbbing ache that comes from old bones. But there is no damage. He just feels painful and hurts to move. And then this shaman takes a step backward. The bloodied goblin runs up next to the shaman. The other goblin stays where he is. Big Daddy made his attacks. They're all good. I just want to get this goblin out from underneath because he's making it look like this guy's dead. Great. Goblins are done. We're going to come back to Mary after a super quick break. It's 8:26. Let's call it, I don't know, 8:35. Let's call it less than 10 minutes. And we'll come back.
Real quick before that happens, I hate having to say this, but how much damage did Tim take from G9?
From G9?
Yeah, because he had gotten hit, but I don't think it was ever said how much damage he took.
You're right. That was 7 damage, my friend.
Yeah.
Thank you for being honest. Don't win because I can't keep track of stuff. Win because you earned it. Okay. So then we will come back with Mary's turn, which will inevitably be a double move or a move and stealth move when we come back. And we'll come back in less than 10 minutes.
All right.
All right.
Hopefully,
Cool.
dopefully.
Be back. Oh, straight up, you're supposed to hold if you hit every tile splashes. Shit, man. I mean, you know, it's not like game changing, but it would have been a lot more useful in this situation. Might be from not being on the rules on you. Let me know now. Okay, well, that shit works for me.
Oh, quick question. Can we make the thing on Big Daddy bigger? More stuff was added.
Oh, I don't know how to make that bigger or smaller.
Dang it.
I think it's only so small. It's only so small because there's so many words.
Damn.
Alright.
Okay, so Mary, you are up. What do you want to do?
Okay. So, how much movement can I do while in sneak? Like maximum movement?
Half your movement. So if you can move
I
20
know, but
feet,
then there's
20 feet.
half plus
Because you can
5,
use it
right?
half twice.
I can use the half twice?
Yeah, as your movement action, and then you can always trade your standard action for movement action.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. So, let me double check.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll put you here. Plus your 5 put you there.
Okay, yeah, I'm good with that. And that's within 30 feet of Big Daddy, right?
5, 10, 15, 25. Yep.
Okay. Gotta reload the owlbear link. Okay, that's gonna be it for me. Actually, wait, can I do a quick perception check on Big Daddy to see how fucked up he is?
He's wounded.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
For the perception, it was 25.
No, that's specifically why I created the wounded system, was so that we don't
Oh,
need to roll
okay.
for check. Like I could just tell you he's wounded, and you know, oh, that he's lost 25% or less of his health.
Okay, I got it. Open up the link.
Because in my other game, I have 7 players, and having them all roll to see what everybody's health is at like bogs the game down. Just a shit
Yeah.
ton. So. And I'm trying to get them to adopt it for their characters as well, so that like your party mates will know at a glance how much health you have left. They don't have to ask how much health do you have left. You can just look and be like, Tim wounded, Tim, bloodied, Tim death's door, and just be like, oh shit, he's in trouble, and you guys can just
Tim's gone like a fart in the wind.
right like
He's hurting.
Like I put bloodied on Art, so you guys would know that he has lost half or more of his hit points.
Here, I'll do that right here.
I'm changing Big Daddy's name back. Wow, Big, I love it when you call me Big Papa. Daddy was fun.
I love it
It's
when
too.
you call me Big Papa.
Put your hands in the air if you's a true player. I'll keep the second big in there for you, Andreas.
So Mary, if you're done, then
Yeah.
that does bring us to Titus, who is being played by you guys.
He said he was basically going to go for Big Daddy.
Well, that's where he's at. He didn't have to move or anything. He can just roll twice.
Okay. Andreas, do you want to roll for him, or do you want me to roll?
You guys can each
I'll
roll
roll.
once. If you want, he gets to attack twice.
That's
I'll roll
true.
for the first one.
Okay, I'll roll for the second.
Thank goodness, it was almost a 1. What? It's a 19. I actually don't know if he crits on a 19 or not.
I don't know. I don't have his character sheet.
19 plus 11 to hit, 30, a 30 to hit.
30, yeah.
His second one was 16 plus 6, so
Yeah, that's going to hit as well.
20.
So let's see. 1 d12 plus 7. Okay. First one, d12. 11 total damage.
Okay, and then let's see. I gotta find it on the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15.
11, 15,
Brings
26.
him into. Whoop! I didn't mean my caps lock to be on. Brings him into the bloodied state.
He's on his period.
He's on the bottom half of his hit points.
When Jeremy gets back, if he says a 19 hits, we can probably just add the second 11. But I don't think it does.
I'm gonna take
Otis
Otis
roll
out.
the die, so he's plus 7, so that would mean you rolled a 4. So we get to add 4, right?
Yeah.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
So Titus is done, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Brings us to Art, who is bloodied, and just real glad that Titus is taking the heat from Big Daddy there. And Art's going to focus on this G9 right here, because that looks like something that's Art's speed. That looks like I'm going to roll in the game. So you guys can see Art's rolls. 14 and a 15 plus his 5 is they're gonna both hit. Fuck yeah. There we go. It sunk. 5, 6, 7 for 7 damage. And that is Art's turn. Brings us to Tim.
Tim is going to. Let's take this off. Javelin, pick whip. He is going to go for a throw on the shaman, and I'm assuming the cover of the Big Daddy stuff still applies.
Yeah. It's only 20%
Okay.
though. So roll your regular to hit. Tar hit.
It's not going to hit. 9.
Does not hit. Does not hit anything. That hits the roof of the cave formation is what that hits. And some rocks clank off of Big Daddy's head, and he doesn't even notice.
Tim is then just going to use his spontaneous healing on himself. The
Sorry,
last
hold
bit
on.
of it.
Give me 1 second. Actually, you gotta give me a second. I gotta read this thing. Cool. And as you get done with your attack, your arm literally breaks as you throw the bone or as you throw the bomb. And you are. I'm going to let you get your spontaneous healing all in one motion, especially because you are going to take 15 damage as you
Oh,
as your arm literally breaks as you throw the bomb and take your action. And the effect of this spell becomes obvious to you. It also, you feel it leave your system. You're like done. It's done. You know that it's done. But the damage happens, and I don't know if you're standing or not.
he is not. He is at -7.
-7. What is Tim's Constitution score?
Thankfully, it is higher than that. It is 12.
Good. So I think you have to roll more than 7 right now with the Constitution check, but I'm gonna double check that. Down. Injury and death. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Disabled, dying. You're dying. Character immediately falls unconscious and can take no actions. Dying character loses 1 hit point every round. This continues until the character dies or becomes stable. So good news is there's no roll associated, but basically you get to make a Constitution save though, to like come back to like solidify yourself. Yeah, roll me a Constitution save right now, Fortitude save right now as you drop, because the nat 20 will always bring you back.
Okay. That was almost on 2. Fortitude of like 24.
Cool. That at least makes the save. You are still unconscious, but you're essentially bleeding out at this point.
Do I still take that -1 or that minus hit point? Or
Yeah. You're still at -7 hit points. Yeah.
no, I mean like would I go down to -8 even though, or
Not this
with
turn.
the round ending?
Not this turn.
Okay.
Not this turn. Cool. So your teammates should really step in and save you now. This is literally what that heal stat on your character sheet is for. Is for running over to Tim and using that heal stat on him to stabilize him. That is why that exists on the skill sheet. Tim just got dropped. He is into negative hit points. You can stabilize him with a heal check, or Art can, or Mary can. But that shit is what happened. Basically, the shaman cast a spell on him and made his bones feel old, and then he threw a javelin and his arm broke, and it was obvious why his bones felt old. And he took a bunch of damage, and then fell unconscious.
Yeah. I think it's obvious, but like, focus on taking out the big stuff first.
So not sick, but not completely dead. So there's that. Brings us to. Oh fuck. That actually does bring us to the bad guys, though, doesn't it? Because they go after you.
Yeah.
Oh, does Mary not go before the bad guys?
No, the bad guys are at the end. You start.
Oh,
So
okay.
you go after the bad guys because you start the next round. Shit.
Well, now that the shaman is taking out his rival, he's like, well, done for the day, and goes home and takes a bath.
He's gonna go take a luxurious bath with his like, what are those bath bombs from like freaking Bath and Body Works?
He Scooby-Doo villains and says like, I'll leave this one to you, and like goes out.
G9 is gonna swipe at Art instead, who you can see is obviously wounded. He rolls an 18 to hit, which beats Art's AC, and does 7 damage to him in the process.
No, I want to do a one-shot with 5 players modeled after the Scooby Gang.
Oh my God, you guys! I mean, these are all great ideas. These are all great ideas. These are all great ideas. I need to like take a hiatus. I need to like take 2 months off of like work and everything, and just like sit and write for 2 months and like put together one shots. And I'll sell them. I'll like put together a book. It'll be like the, it won't be like Scooby Doo.
Ridiculous
It'll
one.
be like the crime solving group with pet adventure. The triplet superhero girl adventure. It'll.
The Marvelous Misadventures of Dave the D&D.
Yeah, that would. Yep, that'd be good. Okay, Big Daddy's gonna swing at Titus. This much is obvious. I feel like at this point, he hasn't hit him yet. But that is probably going to change with a 19.
Meets it, beats it. Did I get hit previously?
You did not. He has been a big
Okay.
oaf up until this point.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, meets it, beats it.
Yup. Then I need my diddly dice.
This is gonna hurt.
That was 12 damage, is what that was. He rolled near the top of what he can roll. And he just slams you. He just slams you with like the goblin equivalent of brass knuckles, but they're like junk metal knuckles. Yeah, it's rough. It's bad.
I'm bleeding from the corner of my mouth, and I like turn back from the recoil of the hit and just grin, teeth covered in blood.
Ew.
Nice. G8's gonna run up, try and take a pot shot at Art, not be able to, scamper back. The shaman is going to try and cast a spell on Titus, and that spell requires from Titus a save of some kind, which I will tell him what it is as soon as I locate it here on this stat block. That is a will save, is what it'll need from Titus.
Don't do it. What save?
Will save. Wisdom. Whatever it says.
Wisdom.
I don't know what it fucking says. I don't know what the sheet is. Will. Yeah, straight up. Will save.
That's a 9.
Ooh, on a 9, my friend. Your head begins to swim, and I don't know if Titus has any experience on the open seas or with children's games involving closing your eyes and spinning in circles. But he is, or maybe in Titus's case, it's being incredibly drunk, being royally drunk.
It's either being incredibly drunk or being concussed from bar fights.
Yes. He feels as though his head has just been slammed upon a stone wall repeatedly, and just like loses his footing, straight up falls prone, and will need to make this will save before he can use his movement action to stand up. He'll get one at the start of each of his turns.
Oh, you said a will save?
Will save, my friend. Will save.
Sorry, I thought you said a wisdom save. It doesn't change it. It was an 11 instead of a 10. Woo.
Does not change it in this instance. So you are prone, my friend. You are prone. Your head is swimming, and this will be the case for a minute or until you make your save, which you get a chance to do every turn. Fucking done with the bad guys. We're up at Mary.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
You see Tim has been dropped. His arm's broken. He's bleeding out. He's unconscious. Art is bloodied, fighting a goblin. Titus is, I think, bloodied or about bloodied, fighting Big Daddy.
Okay. Big Daddy. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, he's within 30 feet, so I can deal sneak attack, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
I am badly beaten.
I am badly beaten. I'm in danger.
Okay. I'm gonna do. You're in the jungle now. Okay. I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? Crossbow. So okay, I'm gonna roll. Fuck yeah, nat 20.
Roll your damage and double it.
Okay. And then, because the sneak attack is sneak attack is 3d6, so do I do 6d6?
No, your sneak attack is separate. Well, it might not be separate from your crit. Actually, it might be included.
Or
think
do
you
I
get
do a
to-
2 of the d6s and then I add another 3d6s?
Or at least in 5D, I think you get to double your
Yeah,
sneak attack.
I think you get those two. Sneak attack. That's non-lethal damage. That's fine. Denied dexterity bonus. D6, blah blah blah. Should score critical hit. This extra damage is not multiplied. Right there in the standard print. So roll.
Okay, so I do.
Okay.
Since I normally have a 1d6, I double that to 2d6, and then I add my 3d6.
No, you still just roll the 1d6. You just double the number that comes out, and then you roll your 3d6.
Okay.
And then you add your modifier, and then you give me that number.
Okay. I mean, let me calculator this because this is a lot.
Yeah,
One
that is
second.
fair. That is fair.
Okay. Okay. So I rolled a 4. So 4 times 2 is 8.
Right.
Plus.
Whatever your modifier is.
Okay. Modifier plus 1, and
So
then
it becomes
plus what I
9,
rolled. 5,
and
10, 15, and then 9 plus 15 plus 6. Plus 15 plus 6. For a total of 30 on Big Daddy.
30 on Big Daddy will bring him to Death's Door.
Big Daddy dead?
No, Death's Door. Death's Door.
Oh, okay. Titus beat his ass.
Fucking better be me.
We take
Can
him out.
for the arrow, can it just be like fully sticking through his nose and into like the back of his throat so he's like
Yeah, that's a great. That sounds fair. And he's just like roaring loudly
And then
and
can you
deeply.
make any movement?
What's that?
Can Mary do any movements?
Yeah, you still have a standard movement, which you can take at your full movement because you're not in stealth anymore.
Okay. 5, 10, and then I'm by Tim, and I can't stabilize, can I?
No, because you've already taken your attack.
Okay. Not even a heal check or no?
No, I think that's a standard action. Let me check.
Okay.
Heal, Pathfinder, stabilize. Is a standard action. You only get 6 seconds.
Okay.
Is the idea,
Okay, then that's it.
Okay, then that does bring us to Titus.
Kill him. Make sure to cut off the head, though, so we can take it with us.
Titus, friend, companion.
Oh, I think he's on mute.
I forgot I was muted. Will save. God fucking damn it. That's another 10.
The 10 will not save as your head continues to swim as you lay here.
Can you do another
I
hit?
stand up, I look very confident, and immediately fall back down.
Like cartoon style. Yeah. And just down.
Oh, you can't do another hit?
Oh, that's great. That's great, but terrible. I'm very sorry, my friend. Brings us to Art, who's going to, look over his shoulder at Titus on the ground, look over his other shoulder at Tim on the ground, unconscious, and then look up past Tim at Mary. What do we do?
Hit Big Daddy.
But Tim needs help.
I'll help him.
And then there's this goblin right here, though.
Get the Big Daddy and Mary.
Help Titus.
Could he even help Titus, or is that a Titus needs to?
I don't know if he can or not.
Can Titus
the theory
Art?
is that, this is a little bit of DM knowledge, but Art could help Titus up, but the idea is his head is swimming, and that's the problem. So he help Titus up, and he just fall right back down again. So Art is gonna attack Big Daddy. That's what he's told to do. That's what he's gonna try and do.
What is Art mechanically?
Art is a rogue.
Oh, okay.
2 5s does not hit Big Daddy, and he says, "Sorry guys, I tried." And that is it for Art's turn. Tim just gets to be unconscious and lose a hit point. And then that brings us to the baddies.
The bad bitches.
Oh, he can't do a
We're
thing.
fighting
Roll
Megan
to
the
see if he gets
Stallion and her
nat 20.
backup misters.
Yeah, roll to see if you get your nat 20. That's a good call. We're already playing a massively homebrewed rule set, so I like the idea that you at least get a 5% chance to pop up every turn. That like
No, he does not.
Okay, well,
That would have been so much fun if you did.
that would have been.
You could help us defeat Megan the Stallion and her backup dancers.
I need it. All right, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. So, okay. There we go. That's it for Tim.
Okay, that's fair. So G9's going to. No, G8's going to move up. G8 and G9 are both going to take pot shots on Art. 3 does not hit. 19 does. 7 damage. Art's at Death Star. Ooh, yeah. Art is at Death's Door. Art is looking very, very rough. Art is looking like he's going to be looking like Tim in just another minute or so. Big Daddy is going to take his attacks on Titus, who has a lower AC because he's prone. I forget why.
Go away. You say 25?
No, I'm no.
Oh.
No, I haven't said a number yet. I'm trying to figure out what prone does.
In 5e, it gives him advantage.
You get a -4 attack. It's -4 to your AC. What's your AC normally?
19.
19. So your new AC is 15. Which means that the 15 I rolled hits, but the 3 I rolled didn't hit. So there's that.
Boy. Oh, I have more health than I thought.
Where'd it go? I lost my D12. Oh, no, I didn't. There it is. That's a 4. Anyway, on the damage. Not a real big swing this time around from Big Daddy.
Love it.
But the shaman still gets to do a thing.
No, fuck that guy.
Oh no, he's gonna shrink Mary's tits. Her her character trait. We're no longer gonna have a big titty businesswoman.
On the shaman.
Tim going Mimi.
Oh,
that's
Did you just
perfect.
notice that?
Yeah.
It's been there
Because
for
I'm
like
thinking
3
of that
rounds.
video where it's like, when you get home, we can go Mimi's, where they're yelling at the baby.
The shaman waves their wand and taps it into the ground and yells a command at the goblins, which Mary and Art know the translation of that is, "Do it again." And each of these goblins are filled with a surge of energy.
You motherfuckers are gonna kill yourselves, aren't you?
And they take another attack. They move. They're not going to be able to move anymore, but they. It's like Goblin haste, I think is the best way to describe this ability. Neither one of those hit Art, but Big Daddy is not real happy with Art or Titus. Rolls a 2 and a 4. Doesn't matter. These guys are literally. Yeah. Cool. So that's it for the bad guys. And Mary's up. it's your turn.
Okay, quick question. Since I'm not taking a movement, can I do a hit and get Tim back up, or just one or the other?
No, that is your standard action, is taking an attack
Okay,
or
that's what I wanted.
healing Tim.
Okay. Jeremy, can you help Tim up or no?
I have to help myself up first.
That's why I wanted to know, with your being prone. Okay, which do you think Tim would
Well,
want
no,
me to
'cause
do
it's-
more?
it's
Help
not
him or
about me
keep
being-
the thing?
It's not about the prone thing. It's the will save.
Okay.
Like I'm straight up
I feel
concussed right now.
conflicted because
But you're
Andreas said
close enough to Tim that you could stumble within your own 5-foot square and arguably get close enough to try a heal check at disadvantage. Like, I'd give you a heal check at disadvantage on Tim.
Maybe,
You're
but,
already
but
adjacent.
like Titus right now just wants to kill that big fuck.
Okay, I have a question, Andreas. Andreas,
What's up?
do you want Mary to help Tim
Like,
up, or
I'm
do you
just gonna
want
be
Mary
real.
to shoot Big Daddy?
I love that you're being real, Jeremy. I appreciate it.
Commit to the
Andreas,
bit.
which one do you
Commit
want?
to
Mary
the
to shoot
bit.
Big Daddy, or do you want Mary to help Tim up?
If Tim gets stabilized, he's just not going to be dying anymore. That's all. He can't really do much though, right?
Yeah, if Tim gets stabilized, he'll still be unconscious, but he won't be dying. You will have to like get his hit points above 0, or at 0, I guess, or higher to like get him back in this fight, basically.
Yeah. If you want, just stabilize him.
But I want to hit Big Daddy.
Your choice.
Yeah, you get to do whatever you think Mary would do.
Oh,
But
wait.
Tim will die if nobody helps him.
Within this round.
You would not know that.
Okay, that's true. Oh. Can I flip a coin? Are you okay with that, Andreas?
Yeah, that's fine.
Jesus.
Oh,
Think
man.
about what Mary would do, not what you would do.
Real
That's
party
the
cohesion
issue.
here.
Okay, heads or tails, Andreas? Heads, I save you. Or do you want to be heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails
okay,
never fails.
tails, you get saved. Heads, Mary tries to shoot Big Daddy.
Tails never fails.
Tails never fails, indeed. Okay, I help Tim up.
Roll a heal check.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Fails the heal check.
Very possible. It's part of the reason why
I
you don't want to
swear
put this
to
shit off, is
God.
because you can always roll a 1 on your heal check and it might not do it.
Oh, thank goodness. Total of 19.
That will succeed on the heal check. So Tim is now bandaged up and stabilized. He is no longer in the process of bleeding out. However, he is not going anywhere on his own accord, not for the duration of this fight anyway. And still
And-
very much in arm's reach of goblins currently.
Could Mary get on top of him?
What do you all need help
Yeah.
with?
You guys can share a
And
square.
And would that mean like she could take damage for him? Or
And
like
he's not gonna get. He's down. I don't think they're gonna focus on him. They're gonna get the people that are up.
Okay.
But I think I would rule that I'd let you at least roll a reflex save to get in the way.
Okay. Okay, that should be it.
Cool.
Let me ask. I'm assuming he's still at the negative hit points. He's just not getting any more negative.
That's correct. That's correct. Let me double check this real quick. Injury stable on the character's next turn after which is negative. Oh no, you do get a check every turn, and it's what was your last check? Your last fort save? What was the final on it? Do you remember?
It was a decently high number. I think it was like, I don't know. It was above 15, I think.
It was
Okay,
above 15.
Then you would have stabilized yourself when you did
Oh,
that, which
okay.
means Mary would not have needed to use her standard
Oh.
action to stabilize you, which means that she can take an attack on Big Daddy.
Fuck yes! God is nice. Thanks,
Oh, no,
Abe.
okay.
I just went back and double checked the stable characters and recovery rules.
Okay. I'm gonna use Deadly Aim to take the. Hold on, was it Deadly Aim? Yeah. To 2 off of the hit, but to get the 9, or not the 9, the +4 on damage. And then Big Daddy is within 30 feet, so that's gonna be +7, and then let me roll. I roll +5. Okay. So. That's going to be a total 23 to hit,
That's gonna hit.
Okay. And that's gonna be 10 hit die.
10 damage.
Yes. What's Big Daddy doing?
Is Big Daddy attacking me?
No, I got to shoot Big Daddy because technically Tim should have stabilized last round.
Oh, fuck you.
I got him hit him for 10 points.
Either he's licking at stuff or this is for dramatic.
Or both.
Yeah.
Big Daddy falls
Damn it.
to his knees and collapses, and the shaman says something in Goblin to him, which Mary and Art are able to identify as "You're not allowed to die yet." And you watch as it comes back, incredibly weak, wavering, wobbling, but
Titus, cut it.
it should be dead. It should be by all rights dead. And it is still very, very nearly dead, but standing. Anything else you'd like to do, Mary?
No, I'm good. Actually, wait. Let me check one thing in the knowledge thing. This would be knowledge. Could I just do a knowledge arcana thing? Like, I don't have it, but do like a flat roll to see what the hell this shaman's doing? Like, what this thing is, technically?
If you can tell me where Mary would have learned about goblin magic, I will let you make that roll.
Mary would have learned about it in the gnome village, because that would have been like a very important cultural thing for them as like an older gnome, like the elder kind of thing, like that getting passed down of like, you know, goblin raids happen on gnome villages all the time, so you're gonna have to know like what kind of magics they're gonna do, and like there's a chance that she might have heard of like giant goblins being created by other goblins for like this kind of purpose, but you know, the chances with the roll if she actually remembers it.
Sure. Make me a flat roll.
Okay. Nice roll. That's a 15.
Most goblin magic is elemental.
Mhm.
So this is weird. This is distinctly unfamiliar. This like bringing goblins back. This like.
There's some oogity boogity.
This like hall of corpses and like magic writing and shit. Like this is not like goblins are known for like fireball and shit. Like they're known to like burn shit down and like do like it's like smoke and fire. Like that's what goblins are known for.
They're more natural.
Right. So this is definitely like weird.
Okay.
Cool. Then that brings us to
That's
Art, who's at death's door, and turns to Tim and Mary, and says, "Are we still working on the big guy? There's these two now, and
Get the little ones.
I can't take 3 of them, man. I'm not doing good."
Get the littles.
Okay, all right. Fuck. Okay. And he's going to swing at the one who's bloodied first because, of course, he is. Hey, and he's gonna crit, which is gonna he rolled a 1, but that's still gonna get this bloodied goblin because his modifier 1 becomes 2 as modifier of 3, and no, it's actually not. But this goblin is on death's door. He rolled a 1. I mean, that's
What a
Yeah.
on the die. He only has a +1, so you know it's not.
A 4 didn't take him out.
Right. But now he is on death's door, and he gets a second attack, so he's going to try it again. I just was hoping that he'd get to, kill one outright and then go for another. 14 with the modifier is going to hit.
Now he knows how I
Hey,
feel.
max damage. 7, which is for sure going to kill this dude.
Wow.
Titus, you can do it. Lop the head off.
Is Titus
I'd
still
love
down
to-
or is he up?
Yeah, no, I'm still all fucked up.
He
Damn.
wiggle worming.
No, Nobody has any potions.
Oh, you know what? I
or
skipped
anything.
past you, Titus. I went straight to Art. You get your will save first.
I get my what?
Your turn orders before Art's is. I just am a big dummy.
D20.
D20.
Free cola.
Oh my god.
It's not a good sound.
It's another fucking 10.
A minute is only 10 rounds, and you're already 3 through. That's
I've rolled
Does
3
anyone have
9s in a row.
inspiration?
Do we know if Art had inspiration? Can we text him?
I don't know, man. If Art tells you he had inspiration, I'm down for you guys to do that, but I don't.
I'll text
I'm gonna text him.
Daniel.
I'm gonna text him.
I've rolled 3 9s in a row.
He might want to save that, because you might want to tell him his character has less than 10 hit points, too.
No,
So-
we
He
don't.
knows.
No, we
I've
don't.
sent him. I've sent him a photo whenever this fight started, saying that this may or may not be Art's final moments. So he knows. He hasn't responded, but
I
you know.
don't want to kill Art. I really don't. But you know, he's on this blood contract with you guys. Like he can't really get out of this, just like you guys can't get out of this. So
Yeah.
Can I like try to throw my great axe at disadvantage?
Cody? This one's
technically, I mean, if he's prone,
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something that I can do instead of just
Please.
wallowing in this fucking pile of mediocrity.
No,
Yeah,
I
you know.
not making saves is baloney. I know.
Quitty, please.
It's fine if not. I was just trying to think
A
of
little
something I could
great
do.
axe throw on the shaman as a treat, you know.
like
it
on
won't
Big
matter.
Daddy.
You're gonna save next turn, Jeremy, and it's at the beginning of your turn, so you get to take your whole turn. You're gonna have the whole thing next turn. I can feel it. So I guess we're gonna. I'm not gonna like sit around and just wait for Daniel to text back.
Yeah,
so,
if he answers, he answers.
So
But
if he answers, he
we'll
answers. And we'll give Jeremy another roll at that point if he wants to give it up at that point. So Jeremy went, Art went, and killed one of the dudes, which means that Tim is up, but he's Mimi's, which means the bad guys are up. This could be bad. So Goblin is attacking Art like he has been. He's feeling very confident about this because Art's not doing great, but he misses. And then Big Daddy. I don't think Big Daddy's worried about Titus anymore. I think at this point, Big Daddy's attention is turned to Art. Actually, you know what? He got hit by Mary.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised he hasn't been like that. No, bitch.
Yeah, I
She's
kind of
got point to spare.
forgot about that. He's going to. I mean, because Titus is prone, so he can move through his space. So he's gonna just walk past, and he's gonna take a couple swipes at Mary. Is what he's gonna do. That's his game plan. Natural 8 probably won't hit. Natural 18 probably will.
18 will hit.
8 becomes 13, which probably doesn't hit.
No.
Cool. D12 plus his strong number middling is 9 damage from his ramshackle brass knuckles.
I'm at 29, so I'm doing pretty good.
Cool. Yeah, I mean you've been able to stay in the back for a lot of this.
Yeah.
Fucking G9 took his attack on Art. G7. You know what? G7's gonna take a pot shot at Titus because that's the kind of creatures that goblins are. You know, they're like, oh, he's down. I'm gonna get this shot while I can. But it's only a 12 to hit, which won't even hit him on the ground. So that's it for those guys, and then it's our shaman boy. This fight has actually gone on for so long, I don't know if he has any more legendary actions left, guys.
he better not.
He might be done.
Little bitch.
Little bitch. He still has his regular spells though, so there is that. Uh,
Fuck that guy.
fuck that guy. Oh fuck no! Why did I have to remember
No.
that? Why did I have to remember that?
Just forget it, Dave. Forget it. It didn't happen. Roll a d20. See if you remember it.
Dave, I think it's only fair.
No.
Dave, what do you think your intelligence
No,
modifier is in real life? Just roll.
Dude, I'm so.
Well,
I'm
you realize he's
so-
a history major, so his history is very good.
Just do it at disadvantage.
I'm so sorry, guys. If it makes you feel better, this should have happened a long time ago in this battle. And
doesn't, but go
I
on.
just got too like bogged down with like the running combat.
Dave,
do
don't
you
do
guys
this.
remember what was happening in this room when you walked into this room?
Yeah, a ritual, unfortunately.
And do you remember what like appeared to happen as part of that ritual?
Big
The
Daddy got
goblin
bigger.
got biggie.
When something specific happened?
People died that the shaman killed. Hopefully,
So the shaman walks up and trades places with his gobbo friends who can move freely without it provoking attacks of opportunity. And he reaches forward to hit Tim with his attack.
Can
to
Mary do the reflex then?
finish him off?
Ooh.
Can Mary do the
Because
reflex?
the shaman
save him?
knows that he can use him this way.
What kind of attack?
Hold on.
It's a
Can
melee
Mary
attack.
use the
It's a melee
reflex?
attack. He has to. It's a melee
Okay.
attack.
Can
so
Mary use
Mary
the
can roll a
reflex?
reflex save. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because Tim's helpless. So Mary needs to roll a
Okay.
reflex save.
Reflex. It's somewhere. Okay. So plus. Does
It's going to be an
21?
automatic hit. You're just going to get hit.
Oh, okay.
So 21 does make the save, so you can put yourself between the shaman and Tim, but he is going to get his hit on you with a blade, and as soon as it plunges into you, you can feel the magic in the blade activate, and it begins to like burn and sizzle away your skin as well as like doing the damage that a blade does. And it is. Oh, very low. It is 6 damage, but I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Where's Constitution? Oh, there it is. Okay. Dice roll.
please let it be a thing of where just
19.
everyone pings up on the.
Cool. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. You're golden.
Yay. Mary's implants saved her.
Cool. And that's it for the baddies. Congratulations, Mary. You're up, friend.
Kill that fucking shaman.
Yeah, time to kill the fucking shaman indeed.
He hasn't been
Mary's
touched at all
going
this entire
to.
battle.
He would have if he didn't was in little ass and like got one of his friends killed.
He's got a cool reaction. He's I mean, but that's so Goblin. No, you instead. That's so Goblin. That's why I love these stat blocks because they're very like evocative. Mary, it's your turn.
What is okay? Can I have a question, and
Yeah.
I'm fair for rolling for this. Can he do magic without his like wand stuff, or is he like free-handing magic?
Mary wouldn't necessarily know that, and
Okay.
a disarm maneuver is a relatively difficult maneuver.
Okay.
Generally.
Okay, never mind. I'm once again going to do the deadly aim thing. Take a -2 on the range roll to get a +4.
You're taking attacks of opportunity from 4 separate goblins by making a ranged attack while standing next to all of them. Are you sure you want to do that?
Could I try to like back up to do it?
You could, but if you don't disengage, you're still going to provoke an attack of opportunity for stepping out of range of 3 of the 4 goblins.
I can't disengage an attack, can I?
That's correct. Disengage is
You
a
could
standard
if
action.
you were a rogue.
Oh, she is a rogue,
I mean-
actually. You might have some. Do you have anything
Oh.
like that? What's your level?
Because
I'm level 6.
in 5e, there's a thing called Cunning Action, which lets you do a bonus action and disengage.
I mean, do you have anything on your character sheet that says you can
Let me double
disengage
check.
or step away or not provoke attacks of opportunity?
Let me see.
Because then sure.
Wouldn't she be on Tim's square? Then she'd only take attacks of opportunity from the shaman and Big Daddy.
Oh, I guess she is on
Rogue.
Tim's square, so you're right. It is the shaman and Big Daddy. It is only the two.
Rogues are
You're right.
slippery devils.
Let me double check just to make sure.
Yeah, I think that in Pathfinder she would have had to specifically picked up a feat, and I know that she's used a lot of her feats for ranged attacks instead.
Yeah, hold on. You can avoid damage from many area effects attack. Would that count?
No, that's like if a bomb goes off, if you get caught in a fireball. That's like, you
Okay.
know, 100 damage if you don't make your save, and half if you do. You're not half, you're 0. You just like, I made my save, I rolled out of the way, haha.
Okay, let me see.
And I did miscount. Andreas brought up a good point. You would only provoke attacks of opportunity from the shaman and from the
And Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're just gonna shoot the shaman and do the deadly aim thing. Fuck
Okay,
it.
sweet. Go for it. They're gonna roll their attacks of opportunity.
Fuck yeah! 19, I crit, baby.
Nice. Well, you damn.
Okay, and then. Okay, let me do that. Roll again, and then plus the 5. Okay, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dirty 20. To confirm.
We're not confirming anymore, so you're good.
Oh, sorry. Oopsie.
No, you're fine. Just roll. Yeah, just don't double the number on your damage die.
4.
Well, 20 doubled is 40, so that's 40 damage.
I wish it was 16.
16 damage. Great.
Yeah, so 16 doubled is 32.
Yeah, we hit a glitch in the game. If you hit a multiple or a square, anything that can turn a square root of 2, it actually doubles in twice.
That'd be fun.
Better be bloodied.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, he
shaman.
best be.
He's a shaman. He's not. He's a little bigger and more robust than your standard goblin, but not a. Oh, wait a minute.
God damn it.
Better
Stop
be a
it.
good vote.
Dave,
No.
please let it be a good one.
No, man. He just
Uh,
he just grabs the G9 and is like, "Here, bro, hit this guy instead." And so you do your damage.
You
to G9.
motherfucker, Dave.
He's just like, "Here, hit this guy.
Shaman.
Hit this guy." And
Can Mary try to avoid hitting G9 to hit Shaman?
Nope, that's shaman special ability. You got all kinds of crazy ass special abilities that only players get. This is the one thing this one shaman has. So, but how much damage was it? I did miss it.
It was 16.
It was
Yeah,
16.
I mean, G9 is super dead. He's like you slay him with your arrow. But it is G9 and not Mr. Shaman.
Because she did so much damage to G9, can it like go for him and do like 1 damage to the shaman because he was hiding behind him?
Yeah, Mario, go ahead and roll a d4. You can do a d4.
Yeah.
Damage. Just the tip.
Well, that's a fat fucking tip. 4, baby.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
We got a coat.
And he's on death's doorstep.
Nobody is wounded. I will put that in. Well, apparently putting it in the wrong spot. Give me a second.
If Titus just makes that save, he literally would wipe the floor
Oh
with all
man,
of
Titus
these.
would
Seriously.
dramatically change the course of this battle in an
It's
instant. It
ridiculous.
would turn.
I've wiped out like 70% of this cave, and now I'm unconscious. What the fuck?
and you're not unconscious. That's the worst part. You're just watching
No.
helplessly from
You're
the
like
floor,
really dizzy.
unable to stand.
God
You
damn it.
have
fully
vertigo at
conscious.
the
You
moment.
just can't. You don't have control of your
Little baby has-
faculties.
Little baby has a hangover.
Oh my
Little
God.
baby
Yeah.
piss boy pissing his pants.
That is hilarious. Okay, Mary, I'm assuming you're done.
Yes.
Brings us to Art, who is gonna be like, "Nah, we can't let that stand. This fucker's got to die, right?" He's like turning to Mary, pointing at the shaman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Mary's gonna do the whole like thumbs down where she's like, you know what I mean? Where she has the thumbs out and then thumbs down.
He's like, and that guy back there, pointing at big guy over his shoulder, Big Daddy. He's like, we're not worried about him.
We are, but we're worried about the shaman.
He's the brains. Kill the brains before the bronze.
Yeah, man,
Cut
but
the head off.
I'm
Nick.
worried about Tim. He's just laying there, man, and Titus is just laying
Cut the
Don't
head
there.
off.
worry, I'll take
Nick.
care of it.
Okay. Okay. And so he attacks the shaman because that's what his team told him to do. His 6 does not hit the shaman. His natural 20 does crit the shaman, though.
Fuck yeah.
For max damage, 6 becomes 12, plus his 1 becomes 13 damage to the shaman, which does bring him to bloodied. He only gets 1 reaction per turn, so even though there's a goblin standing next to him, they're not that crazy. You only get 1. Cool. So that's it for Art's turn. Tim is stable. Big congratulations, bud, but you are snoozing. You're having some meme
Wait,
time.
did you skip me again?
I did.
Yeah.
You're up, Titus. I did. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, I got an 11.
11's your
Come
final?
on,
And
man.
11's enough.
11's your final? That
Is this a fear effect?
No, it's not a fear effect. I wish it was.
Well, no, I'm just asking because I get a +2 to fear to will saves against fear effects. But
No,
yes,
you're
11 is
not,
the final.
You're not afraid of him. You're just dizzy, bro. You're just.
Could you say he's afraid of the dizziness?
I'm afraid of not being able to kill this fucker.
At this point, you're more than halfway through the duration of this spell. No matter what, you only have 2 more saves left, and then it just wears off. Which would probably be a first ever that a minute passes in combat history or in combat time. And no,
That's
sorry.
the-
I guess that'd only be 30 seconds. I guess I'm
This
wrong.
is ridiculous.
But that's
If everyone else goes down, just pretend to be dead and let the time pass, and then they'll go up and say haha and kill the shaman.
Let's say, ha okay, so Titus went, Art went.
No, that's not a bad idea though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This if it
That's
comes
our
to
backup
that, if
plan.
it comes to that,
Titus went, Art went. Tim can't go, so it's the bad guys again, you guys.
That's
This
not the
is-
worst idea
This
we've
is
had.
not. This is not good, guys.
Can I
this
say
is-
I'm proud of us for surviving so long while Titus was prone?
Dude, this is so not good.
Proud of you guys.
Thank you.
I'm sorry you're gonna have to roll a new character, maybe.
No, don't say that.
There's only 2 left.
Shaman. Is going to try and take another stab at Tim. So Mary needs to make another reflex save, please. If she wants to protect him, she can also just let him get hit.
Yeah. Heck yeah, she's wanting to protect
This
him.
battle grid is such a clusterfuck.
Did one of your ringtones just go off? I heard something.
One of
I
mine?
don't think so.
Yeah?
No?
No? What's that mean?
No? I got nothing here. What's the results of your save?
It's still, hold on. My
Oh, is it,
internet's
like,
being.
stuck in the corner. Corner?
Yeah. Let's see, plus my reflex. That's gonna be a 15.
Ooh, a 15 is just enough to save your friend there. But you are still going to just automatically take the hit. Please roll me another fort save. Oh, that's much worse than the last one was.
Constitution or fort save?
Constitution, I'm sorry.
Dirty 20.
That does save. You are going to take 12 damage in a combination of piercing and acid, though.
Okay.
Then Shaman's going to. Oh, he
For how
doesn't have
much?
anybody- He doesn't have anybody to trade with. Everybody's dead. For 12 damage. Didn't him.
Okay. Hold on. Calculating 26 minus 12. Okay, I'm bloody, definitely.
You're bloodied. Art's on death's door. Titus is not doing well. Tim is obviously unconscious. Yeah, Big Daddy's gonna swing at Art, I think, is what he's gonna do. Because Art's actually swinging back.
He's tired of
Holy
getting
shit.
smacked.
A natural 20 and a natural 19.
Oh, no.
Under new crit
Art's been
rules
eviscerated.
means that he just we haven't seen the numbers on dice yet, and I'm going to do public rules from here on out.
Bye,
So
Art.
here is the dice roll for the crit, which will be doubled. Okay, so 6 becomes 12 plus his modifier.
Oop, yeah.
In the arms.
Bye,
And then
Art.
he gets a regular attack, which has made contact. Okay,
Now, the real
Plus-
question is whether he has enough Constitution to save.
plus his modifier. Art's Constitution score is. Holy shit.
Bad?
Is.
We'll take Daniel.
No, you don't. I mean, he's in negative hit points. He needs to he needs to try to stabilize here. But we're gonna see how this goes. So this is he needs a DC of 15 or higher to stabilize himself on his heal check.
Oof. Oh, he gone.
He does not stabilize. So he's on a timer right now, guys. He looks real bad. Art is unconscious and bleeding out. He's gonna die if he does not get help now. Yesterday. Mary, you're up.
Fuck.
Titus.
No.
Is there any chance
No?
of
No,
like
this
Tim
time I got
coming
it.
back?
I'm on
I'm
track
after
now.
Mary.
Mary's starting us off, and then Titus is gonna go next. I'm not gonna forget him this time. He goes after Mary, but Mary's
Yeah.
first.
Is there any chance of Tim waking up, or no?
Not in this combat. Tim will wake up on his own if you guys can
Okay.
get things to stop swinging at him.
Yeah.
Titus, are you gonna be able to hit the shaman if you wake up?
Yeah, he gets it at the start of his turn. He gets his whole turn if he wakes up.
Okay.
If he wakes up.
If he wakes up. Okay, I'll do stabilizing on Art.
Okay, roll a heal check.
Oof.
Oh fuck yeah, nat 20, baby.
Cool. That is
21.
enough to stabilize him. So Art has negative hit points. Now here's my question to you, Mary. Are you going to still try and protect both of these bodies?
She'll protect him, but she probably won't protect Art.
Okay.
And Big Daddy's gonna get bigger.
Then, are you done, Mary?
Can I give any support for Titus on this save or no?
If you no, I mean it's in his head. It's in his own
Oh.
head. There's nothing you can. I mean,
Can
if you
I
had a
say
spell
you
or a
got
spell-like
this,
ability
Daddy?
that adds to saving throws for whatever reason, those are the kinds of things that players laugh at. They're like, adds to saving throws. I want extra combat damage, and then situations like these come up, and there's nothing you can do to help. So
Can a grandma's love not count as like a help since it's in his head?
not so much. No, if she had a fresh baked cookie, if there was an oven in this stone wall that she could pull a tray of hot
What about if
cookies
he
out
throws
of,
one of those
maybe.
nice gemstones at him?
You know what? I don't think it's the same.
Damn. Not like, here's some money, wake up, bitch.
It's okay, because Titus is gonna make his save right now. He's gonna do it.
Okay, do it.
He's gonna make
Do
his save.
it. Do it, Jeremy.
Well, now y'all just jinxed me. Oh my god, I got a nat 20.
Ah! And Titus stands
Please
up.
disagree.
You
use
do
half
need
my
to-
movement
You do
to
need
stand
your
up.
movement to stand, but you still have your full standard for attacks, buddy.
That's the magic of Grandma's love.
And I immediately attack Big Daddy.
Oh man.
No!
for
Jeremy,
it.
no, you don't.
27.
27 hits. Roll damage. And go. You literally can't move because you stood up, so you might as well roll your second attack while you're at it.
Max damage.
Can do the second attack on or on Shaman.
He can't
Max
move.
damage.
He can't
Oh.
move.
That's fucking God, 19.
Yeah. You can chop Big Daddy's head off if you want. You can do whatever you want because Big Daddy's yours.
Chop that head.
So I'm gonna, like, from a kneeling position, I'm gonna stand up forcefully and bring my axe up with me and just split him from between the legs all the way up.
Yeah, and you just spray the ceiling with viscera and goblin organs splatter and splay all over the ground. There's a noticeable rumble as bits of stone are loosened off the walls and ceiling as the two halves collapse on the ground. And one of them actually kind of like pins Tim down a little bit.
I just realized that was 19 on one dice. It was a crit, so it's times 3.
Oh, fuck.
Do it
So-
for extra damage.
So it was
Turn
a
him into
shit
puddle.
ton of dice.
Turn the Big Daddy into puddle.
He's mulched. He's a mulched
Yeah.
daddy at this point.
Can we at least have the head?
You guys can have whatever you want. Jeremy killed it. I'm just making jokes.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely taking that fool's head. I remember we did some sort of mock homebrew bullshit like this previously, but I don't remember what the scenario was where I threw my great axe.
Yeah.
Can he throw his great axe?
Can I throw my great axe for my second attack at the shaman?
Ooh, interesting.
That's what I was asking about earlier.
Yeah, that's a good deal. It's an improvised weapon attack, usually, so it's
Okay.
just -4 from whatever your normal is.
So whatever my great axe attack is, -4.
Or is it flat D20 -4?
That,
Andreas,
that's
you've been doing all the improvised weapon attacks. How have we been playing this?
I mean, Tim has the improvised feat, so he doesn't take the negative. But it's the I'm imagining it's going to be with the weapon.
Or-
Yeah. So whatever the modifiers, just subtract 4 to that. Also,
That's
Daniel
sick.
responded. He does not know if he Art had inspiration or not, but he knows that. He knows now.
Okay.
He's at work.
Okay. Well, he's only unconscious, so
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to throw my axe at the shaman.
I'm gonna try until you're okay. Make an attack roll.
Oh baby, that's a 21.
That's a 21. That hits
21.
the shaman. Yeah, that hits the shaman. Roll your damage.
Oh, it was so close to max damage. 18.
18 damage.
Yeah.
Please.
32.
Kill that shaman.
6 damage. How many hit points?
Yo,
does he
this is gonna be
have?
the sickest
How
fucking
many-
turn I've ever
How
had.
many hit points does he have?
Dave.
He has 36 hit points. Yeah, man, that's exactly to a
Yeah.
T. 0 hit points. Done.
Okay,
Oh my
so
god.
I stand up forcefully. I cleave Big Daddy in 2, and in one like fluid motion, I swing the great axe around over my head and just throw it like a lumberjack throwing axe, and just watch it go through, and it pins the shaman's head to the back of the wall.
Yep, that's exactly what happens. Precisely. And that leaves you two, Mary, and that leaves Mary and Titus standing over bloody and unconscious Tim and Art. Tim's body halfway pinned down by the right half of Big Daddy's dead body. Titus's axe stuck into the stone with a shaman's head on it. A big ass summoning circle over to the side with a separate like half dozen dead bodies over there. And just so much blood. Just
I think Mary's gonna
so
look at
much blood.
Titus and just gonna say like up top. High five.
Without hesitation, definitely slap skin.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe that Mary and Titus were I can believe Titus being a heavy hitter, but I'm proud of Mary for this round.
She
Oh,
she
yeah.
got to come in at the halfway mark,
Yeah.
which really helped, I think.
Okay,
I
so
think I
yeah,
did decent.
I guess with Mary's instruction, I will try to stabilize Art.
I think she
I
got him.
can try to stabilize him if you want.
Or okay, Tim.
Are
Wait,
we
you
out
know
of
what?
combat?
No, I mean, Mary stabilized him.
Yeah, he's already good. He's already stable.
Oh, was it Tim that needed stabilizing?
No,
No,
I
they're both-
stabilized
We're both
both.
stabilized.
They're both good.
We're not
Oh,
dying.
okay.
Are we out of combat?
You guys are out of combat. You're in free action. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
am going to. You guys can talk as much as you want, but I am going to end the session here just so that I can really make sure the loot in this
That's
room is what you guys deserve after a combat of this magnitude.
Before we leave, could we loot and look for the artifact?
I will say that that laying like in between the two halves of Big Daddy's dead body, formerly Bogan Redcap, is
Shit.
a which you guys can tell because now that he's dead, you can see the distinctive red cap, which was on him with teeth and bones and things of that nature. It was just so physically small because it matched his original goblin form. It was like a yarmulke, like you couldn't see it on top of his head. He was so huge, but now it's like fallen off and it's like dramatically like floated down and it's like resting on the body and it's like, oh shit, that's the red cap. This is the guy. And laying next to it is a golden amulet. I guess you wouldn't tell that. It just looks like a piece of jewelry covered in blood. But I'll describe it to you anyway. It's a golden amulet with a large red stone in the center of it. Reliefed on the stone is the same symbol of Hadragash, which exists on like all the skulls, and which is like the reoccurring in the runes that are written on the wall everywhere, and is like his fucking symbol. And this thing is like warm to the touch, and is literally like pulsating in the presence of all of this blood.
Oh, and what about Mary's ring? The one ring she had that would for goblin artifacts.
The one ring she had for goblin artifacts.
Like freaking what's his name had given it to her. It was for right before we went on. Like it was a ring or something, and it was pulsate in the presence of like magical artifacts or whatever.
Oh yeah, then it's absolutely responding to this thing, 100%.
Okay, Mary's before we're gonna end. She's snatching that thing just real quick and putting it in her purse. We are not forgetting that.
Okay, I want to loot well, first I want to grab my axe, and then I want to loot Big Daddy.
Can I have his hat? His Titus hat?
Yeah, you can have his hat. It'll fuck up my hair.
Okay. Mary's gonna wear the hat.
You're gonna wear the hat.
He's gonna wear the hat.
I will give you guys the choice. You can loot these items now, and it'll be a little bit of improv, or we can start next session with loot, and I will have some pre-prepared rolling charts to roll off of. What do you guys want to do?
Good. Let's start the next session off with some loot.
That seems like a fun way to start a session off. So
Yeah.
especially because you guys have worked your way through like a significant amount of these goblin burrows at this point. You have an artifact. You could just cut and run at this point if you wanted to, more than likely. But that'll be up to you guys next session to figure out. I am really, really happy that I did not kill off Daniel's character while he wasn't here to defend it.
I can't believe we didn't have a total party kill.
I mean, it was very close. Honestly, a big part of that is that despite the fact that Titus was on the ground prone, Big Daddy still missed him for like 3 or 4 consecutive attacks. And then, like Tim made his first save against the bone curse. So, that helped extend his survivability. You guys definitely
Grape
made
pie.
prioritized and made the right calls when you needed to make them. I think, and it was tight and it was close. And some poor rolls could have made a big difference and ended it early for all of you. But I think this went great.
I had 14 health left.
I had 12.
-7.
Art was at -15 with a Constitution score of 16. If you guys had decided to let him sit for even one turn, he would have had one chance to save himself and then died.
That's
But-
I knew that I had
Together.
killed them.
Daniel just responded and said that Bogan Redcap was on the juice.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, tell him he's welcome for saving his life
Hey,
in like the most metal way possible.
Mary saved his life.
It was definitely a team effort. You guys
Yeah.
collectively.
Mary's taking that part.
Because, yeah. Yeah.
I'm just shocked that we were able to. I really thought we were going to die this round. Good job, guys. We did it.
Hell
I feel like
yeah.
we deserve a pat on our shoulders.
Yeah.
I'd much rather accept loot.
Yeah,
Give us
well,
that.
You'll get some loot, and I wouldn't complain too much about loot, Mister. I literally have a backpack of gold, silver, and copper coins. I think you're going to be fine on the loot front, but yeah, we'll get started next session with some loot.
Yes. Speaking of which, you'll have to remind us exactly how much like those bags equate to.
Oh, you guys don't even know that yet. You won't know until you get
We'll
somewhere
get-
safe and you can count it.
Okay.
We'll get more later on. We'll come back, fresh and alive.
Well,
Plunder it.
don't forget, there's still like at least two other goblins in the cave.
Well,
And-
maybe.
Hopefully Titus can take them.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll take care of them.
I know you guys get through the boss battle to have a couple of like half-beaten caltrop
God.
slowed chumps kill you at the very end. That'd be a joke.
As long as there's no fucking shaman, I'll be fine.
Yeah, he fucked us over. That's why I wanted to take care of him.
God damn. If the shaman
Oh.
had gone down, would that have snapped me out of this?
If the shaman had gone down, yeah, it would have absolutely.
Yikes.
Cool.
Oh, Jeremy, send me your address.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go drop
Okay.
stream. Give me just a minute.
And
Okay. Well, I can see that I'm my only viewer right now, so I'm in great company. I will catch you guys next week. These are the Goblin Burrows. This has been the Red Cat Burrows. It was obviously a mess, a slog fest, a very close ordeal with players dropped in unconscious and almost dying, and large magics and all kinds of crazy shit. So all the good stuff that makes D&D great. So there won't be any raid because I got nobody to raid with, but anybody watching this after the fact is great. And thanks for sharing D&D with me. Thanks for being here. And I will catch you guys on either Wednesday or Friday for more D&D. Later.